to mama. Come on. If you want to go for the Daubers, what's the price for the Daubers, Ellie? $24.99. Thank you very much. There you go. $24.99 for the Daubers. You get 40 of them, plus the case that they're in as well. So literally, you don't get 41 finger Daubers. You don't. You get 40. You get 40 finger Daubers. Oh, Ellie, we had this conversation half an hour ago, darling. So, like, literally, you get 40 of the Daubers. The one extra thing is the case that it's in. I don't know why. There you go. It's 40 Daubers. I know, it's madness, isn't it?
Crazy.
We did have that conversation.
We did have that conversation.
Yes.
We did.
if you do want to go for it, there are your finger Daubers. Item code OX2047 is your item code on that one. And don't forget, if you want to go for your alphabets that are proving to be hugely popular, BN2007. Look at that. What a card. That's the email I would send for that. What a card.
What a card. Thank you very much.
I love that. That's just fab. Look, and just, oh. Love it. And you can see, that's such a good card. Honestly, I'm almost jealous of Zena there. That's just so fab, isn't it? Right, don't forget Angel Policy as well. You can make what you like. So let's remind you, if you are going for these alphabet dies, as many of you are, we actually have them on their own tonight, which is brilliant. We do have them in a bundle, but we also have them on their own. You are going to get every letter of the alphabet, so obviously 26 letters in the alphabet for you here, all decorated with the florals, but florals normally you might think, oh, they're going to be a bit girly and a bit sort of like, you know, lend themselves for sort of, you know, more feminine cards. Oh, no, 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 no. These, I mean, obviously you can't see the florals on that bit there, can you? But you can see the actual florals you are getting, decorating each and every letter. They're quite sort of folk arty, and I think as a result very generic.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It's not, I know it says floral alphabet dies, but no, definitely not. I think you can use this for everyone.
I mean, that's the thing, you can interpret these letters how you want. I mean, if you want to make them steampunky, if you want to make them distressed, if you want to make them boho chic, if you want to make them really girly and sort of like, I know, floral. You can do whatever you like with it. I want to avoid the word girly because, you know,
yeah, I know.
Guys like flowers too.
Yeah.
But I do think, I mean, hello, are these flowers? I've said that. I don't know whether these are flowers, but there you go. But the thing is, I love the fact that whatever you are making or whoever you're making a project for, this alphabet is going to come in handy. I mean, it could not be more varied with the cards that we've got. I mean, eat cake. I mean, that's a just because card, if ever there was, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But how celebratory is that? In those gorgeous colours there that we have in our pearl pad, our pearl cardstock that we've got. Then we've got, you can see, look, cheers, mate, love that. I mean, that's a real Boise card there, isn't it? But you got that with the floral letters, and it works a treat. We've also got it in a bundle, of course, as well. So you do get the die set, but also on top of that, you are going to get your 12 by 12 inch pad. You got the 2 tape pens. That thing across the bottom has hardly been off the screen tonight. Why
I know, I love it.
Get off. Get off. Honestly, get off.
I love seeing my name on telly, though.
I know, but we've seen it about 42 times.
Yes.
We can't do anything about that, though. It just pops in when it wants, doesn't it? There's the bundle. You've got the 2 tape pens. You've got the fabulous brush. You are also getting the dies, and you are getting the 12 by 12 inch paper pad as well in the rainbow. Margaret, you're there. Crafter, you're there. Oh, no, you're going for the individual dies, aren't you, you guys that I'm mentioning there? Is that the bundle? Oh, I beg your pardon. Sorry, you are going for the bundle. Margaret, brand new crafter, Karen, Jackie, Leslie, you're all going for it. $59.99 is the price. But do you fancy some split pay? Of course you do. Yes. Especially with January being the longest month in the history of the world ever. We're currently on like day 410 of January, aren't we? That's what it feels like.
It does. There's about 300 days in January.
Honestly, it's like, will payday please come?
I know.
I'm scared to look at my bank account. I really am. So if you do want to use split pay, then you can split it down into 2 interest-free split payments of $29.99. And don't forget with that Cat P&P, put other things in like your glue bundles and all of that as well. Michelle, when are you back?
Next Wednesday.
Oh, I'm in next Wednesday. What we got?
I don't know. It's a surprise.
I say I'm in next Wednesday. I might have lied then, but
I think I'm here. Oh, I've got a lawn.
I'm not in next Wednesday. It's
I've
the
got all
31st,
sorts,
isn't it?
yeah.
I'm not in. Right, I've got a date with some gnomes and some fabulous glitz from Leona after the break. Join me then. Bye.
Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Registering for a HobbyMaker account on our website couldn't be easier. Head over to hobbymaker.co.uk and click on Register Now. Type in your preferred email address, create a password of your choice, and we just ask you for a few simple details. Click on Create Account, and then away you go. Within your account setting, you can view your order history, address and card details, and items in your basket. Shopping made easy with HobbyMaker. Never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app. Head over to your app store now and search HobbyMaker and simply download to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today's button to shop all of the products that are featured in today's show. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see today's bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click the schedule button and you can go back 7 days to watch and shop, and you can also see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello or ask a question to our guests? Then send a message to the studio. You can also keep in touch with all the latest news, events, product launches and much more by clicking here for our social media pages. So never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app. Here at HobbyMaker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
When you purchase anything on HobbyMaker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with HobbyMaker.
Every day, our experts will bring you a wealth of knowledge. They'll take you through the steps of making projects, and we feature fabulous tips along the way. Whether you're new to crafting or a seasoned pro, you are sure to learn something new. We are live every day from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m, and you can also watch back all of the demonstrations featured on the show on our YouTube channel. Good evening and welcome back to HobbyMaker on this Thursday night. My name is Nigel May and look who's here. It's ready to, every boy and every girl, glitz up your life. Look who's here from Glitz Craft. It's the fabulous Leona. Hello.
Hello.
It's 2 years, I think, since we've worked together.
It is.
And it's never worked with you because you always bring the best things, including, look, can we just talk, we've got matching outfits.
Yes.
I'm loving this. This is going to be worn at every Pride from now until the end of time, let me tell you.
Well, I know from previously that you've worn my T-shirts as well at Eurovision.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Oh, my gosh.
So,
now, there's a thing then.
There you go.
OK, Lady Cakes, I'm going to Sweden in May for Eurovision.
So we need to do new ones.
Shall we do a Glitz Craft T-shirt? We need to talk. I'll get my people to talk to your people.
Yep,
you and I, basically. Yeah. We'll go out for a drink.
And we can do new ones.
We've got 2 hours of Glitz Craft for you. We've got some brand new gnomes. They are just fantastic. You're already finding them, and the gnomes are like this big. They're huge, which is brilliant. We've also got the return of Thank you, Jimmy. Look at this. We've got the return of this for you at the lowest price ever. It's $18.99 at the moment, but you know what? Because Leona's in and we're like going to get that price as low as we possibly can, we thought it's always so hugely popular. Let's get it down. The last time we had it was September 2023. It is now virtually February 2024, and we've got it down to $14.99. The lowest price we've had before is $14.99. So that's what you're getting. And that's what you can do. Explain what we've got here, Leona.
Yes, so if I open that one up, it's probably a bit easier. So, excuse me while I just stick my nails into it, because, you know, scissors are over there.
They've got to be open, haven't they, love?
So, yeah, just tear it open, you know. So, it is...
We are busy on the phone lines already.
Right.
I knew we would be. Check everything out on the website, by the way. It's all there ready to go. Even if you see the higher prices, they will drop and you will pay that lower price. So get in early, because with Glitz Craft, you know, it always goes a little bit crazy.
That's where we go. Right. So it's all done in MDF, and we've got 5 different layers of MDF. So you've got layer 1. Now, these little pieces that you can see here, those all pop out. So when you get them home, if there's little bits that are cut all the way through that are not popped out, just use your pokey tool, your fingers, whatever, and just pop those out. They're all cut, they just need popped out. So layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, and then the back. And then you get the little nose.
It's so good.
To go on the front.
So, and then, of course, when you put it all together, this is what you can create. Now, obviously, this one you have painted. I am thinking, I mean, gosh, when you take a trip to Craft Town with this one, you can get your gilding flakes out, your paste out, your glitz out, your glitters out. You can do what you like, can't you?
You can do absolutely anything with it. So we've got 3 different versions here. We've got this one, we've got one at the front of the counter, and then you've also got another one there. Now, the lovely Nanette had painted these for us. And she'd done 4 of them. We can't find the 4th one in time.
I love that.
But we did the 4 in the 4 seasons.
Yeah.
So we had the spring, the summer, the autumn, and the winter. So I think it's the autumn one that I haven't got at the minute.
Well,
so.
that one on the screen, I love it because it's so pop-arty and
yeah,
fabulous.
I mean, the thing is, you can do anything with them. And I actually meant to send in a picture because I have one of these on my wall that is about that big. It is about 600 mil by 600 mil, and it's that heavy that we couldn't actually just hang it. We had to put it on a shelf. We had to put a shelf on the wall, and then
you've got a larger version.
I've got a huge version of it at home on my wall.
Is that picture on your phone?
It is.
Is Dave still in the
Yeah,
gallery?
he is.
Dave, if you're watching, can you send that picture through to the gallery, please? Or Jimmy, can you ask Dave?
Yeah, Jimmy, go get David to send it. Although David's not that good with technical, get David to unlock my phone and you do it.
There you go. Yeah, Jimmy, you sort it. Mind you trust Jimmy to look at the
Well, hey, listen, I sent in pictures of me to the studio the other week at the pub, so,
That's
you know.
True. That is genuinely true. 10% of the stock has already gone on this. You need to check out your baskets. You are getting that lowest price of $14.99. GK3623 is your item code.
You won't even get that price on my website.
No.
So get it quick, because it is a real bargain.
And I'm going to say a lot of the things on the show tonight aren't even on the Glitz Craft website at the moment, quite frankly, either. So if you do want to go for the Highland cow, it's moving really fast. Yeah, that's where I end with the puns there. If you would like to go for that one, details on the website. Becky, what's the website? All the W's. What? HobbyMaker.co.uk, that is the one. Can we talk gnomes? We're talking bees first. Bees, so let's do bees first. They are busy for the gnomes, so I'm going to say that. Let's start with this one to begin with. Here he is. It's over there, isn't it? Our bee gnome. Our bee gnome. This is fab. This is our fabulous beehive hat tall standing gnome. Now, to give you an idea of how tall this is, let's go and stand by it, shall we?
Because they are humongous.
Look, this is absolutely ginormous. Do we know how high is it? How high is it? It's 600 millimetres tall. That's 60 centimetres.
You can see it's literally from the top of my head to my waist, because my waist is just here.
It's big. It really is. I mean, I love the idea of. Obviously, we've got this on. Shall I go and put it on the floor so we can?
You can do. Yes.
I'll take it around the front. This is where Adam's. I love it because Adam's like, oh God. Okay. I'm going to come around the front just to show you, because the fabulous thing about this, if you were having it like a kid's bedroom or something like that, where shall I go? Shall I sit on the floor here, Becky? Look, here you go. So look, here you go.
Going down.
You can see how tall that is. Can you? I'll get on that one. It's dark, is it? Hang on. Look. Can we get there? There you go. Look, it's there. I knew he'd do it in the end. There you go. So you can see how big that actually is.
Yeah, It is. It's kind of up to my mid-thigh. Is when I stood next to it, it is like mid-thigh. So, you know, I'm not the tallest as it is, but yeah, it is.
Well, it's past my knee.
Yeah, it is definitely past your knee.
It's definitely thigh territory, isn't it? $18.99. We've dropped the price on that already. I'm coming back now, Adam. Otherwise,
yes.
Oh, so, isn't it fabulous?
Let me grab.
How does it come then, Leona? How do you get this?
So we've got. This is how it comes. So, big flat pack. It's all the pieces are in there for you. There's not so many instructions on it because it's pretty simple. You can see where the engraving goes. You can see you've got a little bee in this corner.
Oh, there you go.
We've got a bee in the corner, and then we've got a little bit that it goes on top. Will we open it? We'll open it.
Yes, we will. So obviously, again, I mean, as far as mediums on this, I mean, you come with so many fabulous mediums anyway, many of which we've got on the show tonight. But do check out the entire Glitz Craft range in the brand shop on the website. All of the brand new stuff is there, plus, of course, all of those classics that we've had from Leona in the past as well. There's so much of this.
There is. There's loads in it. There's loads in it. So, right, there we go. So there's all the pieces out, so that's it empty. Right, these are all your little pop-out bits, and as you can see, they pop out very well. Really very easily. So you literally just pop it and all the pieces fall through. So, literally, all fall through. So that's all your pieces.
The boots and the bees and the splotches and the slats and everything.
This is the base. Right,
so the actual body, it all comes as one?
Yes, the body is all one, and then you've got engraving lines for the arms. I know it's kind of hard to show in the screen.
Is that like a guideline then? For
yes.
Where you place them?
Where you place all the bits and pieces. So you've got 2 layers for your stand. Now, if you look, you've got these little weird triangle things. Now, those...
Shall I turn that other one round?
Well, that one's got the tape.
That one. That one.
Turn that one around. That one's got a bit of tape on the back because I forgot to glue it.
There you go. So that's what
you
we're
can
talking
see.
About, these bits here.
This
is our other one that's coming up, by the way, the antenna.
That's the one that goes on the back, and it's just a support to stop it wobbling around. So if you wonder what these things are, that's what they are. It does say on the front, so when you get the packaging, don't just throw that away because it's got all your details. These are your wings, so obviously they go in the back, and the good thing is you can position them how far in or how far out that you want them. As long as it gets glued on and it stays.
What glue do you recommend?
Wood glue's ideal. If you don't have wood glue, PVA glue is good. Okay. Anything that's quite strong and dries clear. This part slots in to become, there we go.
Look, so the hat goes on.
So that's the size of it. And then what to do is once, if I turn that way, whereas you've got this big oval. Now that just gets glued there.
Okay, so if we just turn that around slightly.
And that keeps the pieces together.
So the oval will go on the back there.
Yep.
That covers up the join,
exactly.
but it also keeps everything in place.
If you want to be able to remove the head to pack it away, glue the oval onto the back piece here, not onto the head. That's where I made the mistake on mine. One of mine is great because it means, if you grab that one, Nigel, can you just lift the head off? Behead it!
So, opa!
So you can just lift the head right off, whereas the other one, we glued it the other way and it doesn't quite work as well.
So the glued bit needs to be glued to the body?
So it's like, pretend it's a neck from the back, and it just gives you that support, and then your head just slots right into it. And then you've got all these lovely little accent pieces that you can just
oh my gosh, we're so busy for this. 10% is in baskets already.
You've got all your little accent pieces. You've got your little bee, honey, what's it called? A honey...
yeah,
honey stick, whatever like that. Yeah, it has got a name, but I can't think of it.
Oh, I'll ask Ellie to Google. What are they called, Ellie?
You've got little boots that go on top. You've got splashes that go on top of the boots. There's just so many details that...
It is a honey stirrer, apparently.
There we go, that you can just pop on top. So you imagine you can paint this any colour combination that you want to, and then just glue all the pieces.
Honey dripper.
That's what I think.
Honey dripper. That's the name for it. There you go. Honestly, fabulous. So that's the first one for you. That's the tall standing gnome. Tracy, Lynn, Liz and April, you are all in at the moment. Remember to check out your baskets, or that gnome does not have a home until you check out your baskets, my lovely. All well done, you are checking out already. Now, our antenna one. Again, let's match the price on this one. Let's get it down. This is exactly the same formulation as the other one, but you can see there's some antennae on the actual hat, so that's what makes it different. I actually think if you can stretch to it, go for both of them. It's a bit like the T-shirts that Leona and I are wearing tonight. They look good separately, but they look even better together, don't they? So I would say definitely put the gnomes together if you can. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, they do look... I know
there's so many pieces to it. It's taken me ages to pick them all up now, so...
How good do they look together? They really do, don't they? So if you want to go for the antenna one, details on this one are on your screen. EQ3694 is your item code there. Again, exactly the same as before.
Yes.
Easy to put together.
Absolutely, exactly the same. You've got a picture on the front of it. It's got a few instructions in the front, but to be honest, once you open it up, sort out where the bases are. Your little triangle, long triangle pieces are your supports to go on the back, and the rest of it you'll be able to figure out. So if you get stuck with anything, just email me. It's leona@glitzcraft.co.uk, and I can answer you. And that way you'll probably get an answer a bit quicker than having to go through customer service. So if you've got any questions that you need an answer to, shoot me an email. Contact me on Facebook, anything.
Our Highland cow that is back with us tonight at the lowest price ever. Busy for that. How much of the stock has gone on that one now, Ellie? Did we say 20%? Over 20% of the stock is gone. And you know, Leona said she's got a massive one and a house on the wall. Check this out. Isn't that cool? It really is. It is rather fabulous. So that literally is what size, Leona?
That's 600 by 600. So if you imagine how tall the gnomes are, that's how square it is. So it's 600 wide by 600 tall. And it weighs, probably weighs about 18, 19 pounds.
Whoa.
So, yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to just hang that up. So we needed to find a shelf to put it on.
That's fabulous, though. It really is. Now, let's go into our bee section. We're going to do our sitting bee to begin with, which is this cheeky chap here. Look at him. He is so cool. Now, the price that this should be at is $19.99. Are we going to stick at that price? No, we're not. Should we get the chevrons of joy on? QB, Quality B, 3605 is your item code on this one. $14.99. So we've taken 25% off the price of that immediately here as an introductory price at HobbyMaker this evening.
So we've got two different ones here, similar, but, you know, painted ever so slightly different, painted by different people. And again, you can use and customise it your own way. If you don't, this says it's engraved with Be Kind. If you don't want that to say that, just flip it, and then you've got a blank piece of MDF on the back. So you can put, you can put names on it, you can put anything on it. You can put dates, any kind of present or gift for someone, you can do that. Kids love this. It's all, you can use acrylic paints with it, so it's nice and easy to wash off, so you don't need to panic about getting paint all over the place. You know, stick them down, stick a bin bag on the dining table and let them have loose at it. Again, comes very similar to the gnomes, nice flat pack, picture on the front to give you an idea. Really simple to go together. You've got your little wings that go on the back. And this one's painted black. Let me grab the other one because it's maybe a little bit
I want to sit down with the granddaughters and play this because, I mean, it's just one of those things immediately makes you happy, doesn't it?
So there's your back on it. So you can see you've got your body piece and then you've got the wings over the back, which lets you just, and then paint it and colour it anything you want.
Dylan has messaged in for you, Leona. He says, my auntie would love this. I love all of your shows.
Oh, thank you, Dylan.
Dylan, I don't blame you. I mean, what's not to like about this? They're fabulous. So if you want to go for this one, you can see them and make what you like. You've got enough to make one of the bees, of course. But there's a couple of two different suggestions.
Yeah, two different, slightly different options. And you can see, you can position the hands wherever you want them. So one's got them, you know, holding like that, one's got them like that. However you want to do it, it's completely up to you.
Sharon, April and Nita, you're all in. 10% of the stock has gone on this already. You need to check out your baskets. Until you get through that checkout here at HobbyMaker, the item is not yours. And don't forget to take advantage of our Cat P&P of $3.95 as well. No matter where you are in the UK, it's $3.95 for as many orders as you like within the 24-hour period. It's also a free phone telephone number here in the UK as well, 0800 001 4433. And our call centre, where are they, Leona?
They are upstairs, yes.
Just up there.
They are up
the
the stairs.
Working hard, bless them. Now, let's move on to our beehives. Every bee needs a home, and these are our fabulous hives. Now, we'll get to the lowest price straight away, $11.99 on these. Let's have a look at what you're getting. You get both of these.
You do, you get both. Now, one has been attached to a card. I think that's probably because Nikki decided just to do a different option on it. So they both come with stands. And again, you get to choose where you want to position your little honeycombs, the little words that says Our Hive. Again, if you don't want to use that, flip it over and you've got the tag, just a plain tag on the back, so you can do whatever you want to on those. Position the honeycomb and the bee wherever you want, paint it whatever colour you want. Now, it's actually, if I can steal this one and we can maybe try
quite big,
and zoom in on it. Where's it? Oh, the overhead's over there, isn't
I'll
it?
get Becky, she'll zoom in,
Right.
she's fabulous.
If you look how cool that is. That's all done, I believe, using glue that she's then coloured using alcohol
And it
markers.
looks like
It
honey.
looks like honey.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Now, Nikki's done this for me, but can you see there's just literally bits of honey dripping off everywhere.
That's delicious,
And I'm
isn't it?
sure she said that she had done it just using hot glue and then alcohol markers to
So a bit
colour
of
it.
colour in with your hot glue, and away you go.
Look, how cool.
KF3662 is your item code on this one, so you get the 2 hives. So
You
size-wise,
do.
you've got one larger one and then one
Yes.
slightly smaller one.
Yes. So you've got the larger size, which is probably about maybe 200 mil, maybe a bit less. I haven't got my ruler. But yeah, you've got your 2 different sizes there. So.
If you'd like to go for that, $11.99 is the price for the 2 beehives. KF3662, the item code on that one. Now, we've also got some more bee-themed bits and pieces for you, so put them all together. I think these would be gorgeous in a little kid's bedroom. I mean, I just think there's such a fun element with these. Look, because you've got Be Happy. Have we lost our H?
We have. We've lost the H. So
we've
it's Be
dropped our
Happy.
H.
It's Be Happy.
We've dropped our H's. Be Happy.
Yours will have an H.
Yeah, it will. You can drop it, though, if you want to. So you've got your Be Happy, you've got Welcome to Our Hive, and then you've also got the big hive in the centre, of course, as well.
Once again, I'm going to steal that over because I want to show you something that none of these have to go in any particular order. So if you want to, you can position them wherever you want. Let me just squidge that one in. There we go. So you can actually play them around.
That's fab, isn't it?
And switch them up, and I've got all 3, just whichever sides
Create your own
bit
little
you want
bee-town.
to. Absolutely.
I love that. I mean, again, you know, the colour that you put on there is entirely up to you. I mean, whether it's your markers, you could have papers on there, stamp onto there. But you are actually getting stuff in here to paint them, aren't you?
Now, I haven't brought them with me because I forgot. You get a little strip of mini paint pots, and they'll have the 6 different colours in it. I don't even think I've made them yet, so I'll be literally...
well, isn't it?
And you get 2 little brushes, so you get one little thin brush and then one that's slightly thicker. It was probably maybe... I'm looking to see if I've got any with me. I don't think I do. It's maybe about 1 centimetre and then a smaller one. So you've got plenty of option if you want to do some sort of smaller fine detail. And then 6 little mini pots. Now, obviously, if you don't want to use those for this, that's fine. You can keep them and use them for something else, and then use your own colours, whatever you want to do.
The kids are going to love this.
I know, it's so
Literally.
much fun.
I mean,
Honestly, I've gotten so into painting recently because, to be fair, 90% of this, in fact, I think 100% of this is not painted by me. Next month, when I come in and we've got Easter and spring stuff, quite a few bits of that have been painted by me.
Yay.
And I'm absolutely loving it. It's not something that I've done a huge amount of, but it's so fun.
It's one of those things, isn't it?
It's such a nice way to pass an hour.
Your confidence with it.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a lot of practice because, like I said, I'm not hugely a painter. So, you know, I can roller a wall. That's pretty much about as far as I go. But it is nice and easy. So don't look at something and think, oh my God, there's way too much work in that. I'd never be able to do it. Just take it bit by bit and literally just think, you know, what colour am I going to do it? And what I do have to say as well is I'm going to steal this one just for a second. Again, if we can zoom in, it's the detail that sets it out. See how on this one you've got the little black lines, the little pen lines going on it? That is the kind of detail that makes your work pop. So once you've finished painting it, do a little bit of shading, just like that one. You can do the little lines on it, and that makes it really, really pop when when you're looking at it. So you've got your little pockets and things there as well. So that's the kind of bits and pieces that really makes it eye-catching.
I love the fact with this one, I mean, you've got everything that you need, not just the signs, but you're also going to get the paints in there as well. So those 6 mini pots and the 2 brushes as well. Should we get the details back up for this one? So if you're going to go for it, Vivian in the Highland, you've already checked out. Well done, my lovely. $11.99 is your price on this one. KF3638 is your item code. Now, let's move over to this one. Welcome to our hive. This is fab. Now, the picture on the website is wrong for this. I am going to say this is what you're getting. You are getting a fabulous price on this as well. It should be $14.99, but we're going to get that price down. So obviously, now look, a third of the price off this, down to under a tenner. I love it. All the bits that you see there, you are going to get. You just need to put it together yourself and then colour it accordingly.
Exactly. Now, if you look at this one as well, Lisa has done an amazing job at this.
Fabulous.
And it is filled with beads. So she's
my God.
actually,
Okay, so we need to
I
get close on that.
presume
That's incredible.
she has used her scan and cut or similar machine
Yeah.
to actually cut this out, because this is all paper that's on top of this. So she's put an acetate sheet over the whole thing, and then she's used the scan and cut to cut all the... Of course, if you're really clever and you want to, you could either paint it by hand, which would be easy enough to do. Just put your acetate sheet down and paint it first, then put your acetate sheet on.
Who made that, Nicola?
Lisa.
Lisa
made
that's
that one.
Amazing.
And it is literally full of beads.
I love that.
So it's all
honestly.
these tiny, tiny little seed beads that's in there. So hasn't she done an amazing job on it?
That's literally the best thing. That's incredible. So what you do with yours is entirely up to you.
Yeah.
But under a tenner, $9.99 is your price on that one. Don't forget, the picture on the website is wrong. I don't know why it's wrong, but it is wrong. But basically, that's what you are getting. That's what you're going to get. Item code on that one, BH, Beehive. Did you do that deliberately?
No, I didn't.
I like it though. BH3671 is your item code there. Now, next up for you, we've got our ornaments over here. You've got a set of 4 ornaments here. Now, this is lovely. Again, everything's very thematic tonight, because you can see we've got that fabulous bee theme running through a lot of our items. 4 little hives or 4 little honey pots, call them what you will. You've got the honeycomb there, you've got the bees to go on the top. This, I just think, is adorable. I'm feeling a conservatory, kids' bedroom. Maybe you've got a little she shed, a little crafting place where you go. These hung up in the window, catching the light, will be gorgeous.
Yes, so you've got, on these, it is Christmas themed. So if you do not want it to be Christmas themed, again, just paint over the top. You know, flip it over, however you want to do it.
So what does it say on them at the moment?
There's 4 right there.
Ah, thank you.
There's 4 different ones.
Maybe if I put my glasses on it.
One says, I haven't got mine on either, so we're doing really well. May your days be merry and bright.
Yeah, this one says the same. This one says, I'll be home for Christmas.
And then I think they're the same.
And then this
same
one says the same, I'll
sayings,
be
just
home
a
for
different
Christmas.
shape. So you've got 2 beehives, and then you've got 2 honeycombs.
They are just so
And then obviously
cute.
you can paint it whichever colours that you fancy.
OK, so but obviously if you want them all year round, then you can go over the I'll be home at Christmas and all of that, and basically make them very generic. XR3662 is your item code on that one. $12.99 is your price. Now, obviously, if you have any messages for the lovely Leona, she's here sort of like, you know, generally about once a month. Though I know we've got a couple of visits coming up, which I'm very excited about. But if you want to message in, or if you want to show us your makes of what you've actually made with the fabulous Glitz Craft before, then please do so. studio@hobbymaker.co.uk is the address for your emails. And this Saturday, if you email in a picture of your makes, you will be automatically entered into the prize draw to potentially win something, well, win £100 credit to your account, this coming Saturday at the 27th of January during the 7 o'clock show. Can I get a woo? Thank you, Becky. Yes.
Woo, woo.
And Leona as well. A couple of woos, which is always good. So do get your makes in and send us pictures of what you have made, especially if it's something glitz crafty. That would be gorgeous. Right, I think it's time that we showed you something this end now. Over 10% gone of our 4 ornaments now as well. We're getting busy right the way across the board. If you want to pause, go and check out your baskets, please do so. But if you're staying with us right now, let's have a demo from the fabulous Leona.
Yes, so I have got, let's see, some various colours of paint. Let's have a look. Let's see, what will we do? Let's go some blue. So just acrylic paint, and obviously I don't want it really dark, so I'm just going to use a little bit of white, and if I can get the white to come out, there we go, and then just mix that up. And I'm just going to, hang on, behind me. It's like, where'd my water go? I'm just going to mix that up with a little bit of water just to thin it out, because I don't want it to. And I'm also going to put my glasses on so that I can actually see what I'm doing.
That might be wise. We need to see where the paint is going. Oh, look, Leona's painted the table.
I have, yes. So we've got, you know, some nice paint all over the glass mat, but we'll clean that up later. And then literally just paint right over the top. And if you want to, you can make it lighter as you go, just by adding a little bit more paint. And then we will add a bit more white as we go down, and just keep adding. Now you can see, hopefully in the camera, you can see that you can still see the engraving. So even though you've painted over the top of it, try not to get it all over my fingers, you can still see where the engraving is. So I personally wouldn't try to paint the engraving myself using a paintbrush. I would potentially just use something like either a paint pen or a Sharpie, something like that. So you can see we've kind of gone from a little bit darker at the top and then lift it up all the way down to a bit lighter at the bottom. You can obviously change it around however you want to. And then I would use, like I said, a Sharpie. We have just painted the table now because the paintbrush just rolled away. Then you can add your little bees and things wherever you want them, paint them up, add a bit of ribbon to it, and then you are good to go. So
do you know
nice
what I'm
and
feeling
simple
with these?
to go.
Gilding flakes.
Yeah, I mean, embossing, you can do embossing on the MDF and things as well. So there literally is so many options
It's
that you
literally
can
a
do.
blank canvas, isn't it?
And then
Piece of MDF for you to put whatever you like on.
Exactly, and then just paint it up, and that's you got your ornaments.
If
so
you
super
are
simple.
looking to be
So
creative,
simple.
then definitely get your ornaments in your basket. Lynn, you've got yours. You've bought two. Well done, Lynn. Patricia in Worcestershire as well. April in Bridgend, and more of you coming in. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Also, I will say we've got lots of bee-themed things on the show tonight, including stencils as well. So if you are thinking about maybe, making over a nursery or something like that, or a kid's bedroom, you could go to town with the entire bee theme. If you do want to go for stencils of the bees, well, we have those as well. Do you want to come over and talk about these?
We can do,
as
yeah.
well?
I've also lost my sample, so I might have to steal one off the
Oh,
board.
please do. You are getting 5 stencils here, plus you do get your pastes as well. You've got gold, black and purple, plus you get your palette knife. You always get
Yes,
a palette knife. And
you
get
do,
your stencil
and you get
tape.
stencil tape as well. So you've got your honey pot as in the top, then your Be Amazing with a big circle. You've got your beehive next to that. Down below, you've got a DL sideways, Be Kind, and I love the little bees making the little heart shape. And then you've got your honey dipper and the dripping honey that you can use to do all your cards and things, so you can layer them all up. And then
you've got
also
3 of the paste. Now the paste, you can see you've got the gold, the black and the purple. 2 have the gold lids and 1 has the silver lid. Now, if I remember anything about Glitz Craft, that means that they have slightly different properties.
well, it used to.
Oh, has it changed?
Yes.
Confusing me.
Yes, it might do. So, yeah, these ones are glitter now. Simply because, believe it or not, the supplier that we used for the labels didn't have any of the gold.
So
we
basically
had
everything's
to.
glittery.
Yeah, everything's glittery.
Look at this.
So, and we're actually phasing out the satin ones, I think, as well, because, to be honest, there's not a huge...
Well, there you go.
massive
That's
amount
put me
of
up to date with Glitz Craft,
There you
which
go.
is brilliant.
But yes, so we've
I
got some
love
samples.
these.
Let's see, where are we? There we go. We've got your Be Amazing. And then we've got
Oh, I
the
think
Be
we missed that
Kind.
one.
Did we miss that one?
Yeah,
Pop
we
that one
missed
back up.
There you go. So you got your Be Amazing.
We've got your Be Kind. Now that one, can you believe that one has been done using inks, I believe, yes, inks, and then it's been fussy cut around.
Wow.
Hand cut, again, Nikki. Nikki does love fussy cutting.
She's very clever, isn't Nikki?
She does love her fussy cutting. So again, we've got some ink ones. We've got some that have got, looks like
Honey
a,
dripper.
what's that? You know,
Winnie the Pooh?
the Winkestella type pens over the top
yes.
to give it,
They're
it's
the
got a
glittery
kind of
ones.
shimmer. I'm not doing very well with my words today.
I just said Winnie the Pooh. so don't worry.
We've got a beehive, and again, that one has got the glitter paste on it. And then another little honey pot one. So lots of different ones there to choose from.
$25.99 is your price on that one. Do you want to grab one of those?
Yes,
and do a
I'm going to
demo for us?
I'm going to steal the board because I don't know what I've done with my samples.
Please
so.
do. I should remind
I'm stealing the board.
everybody she's stealing the board. I should remind you of what you are getting there. You are getting 5 stencils. You're getting 3 of the paste and also the palette knife and the stencil tape as well. All of that for one price of $25.99, down from $35.75. CM3692 is your item code on that one if you would like to go for it. Leona, are you ready for it?
I am, yes. Let me just remove the bits of black.
Well, in that case,
from where I
okay,
just
Leona.
pulled it off, the board because I don't know what I've done with mine. So anyway, we've got some pre-cut cards, and then let's just get rid of that. Thank you. And then we're going to tape that down.
Using our stencil tape.
Let's find the stencil tape that's actually got the little tape bit removed because otherwise me and nails don't work. There we go. Right, so stencil tape, it does look like, what's it called? Masking tape, but it's not. It is actually stencil tape. So you don't want to use masking tape on your cards because when you remove the stencil tape, you will tear your card. So you don't want to do that. Don't want to spend all the time doing it and then end up with it tearing. So take your paste and then a small scoop, and it's always on the bottom of the knife. And then all we're going to do is just press it on and scrape. Spread that over, and then again, take a little bit. You can use the same bit over and over and over, but what I tend to do is when it starts making its way all down the bottom of the knife, scrape it back onto the edge and grab it again, because then I know exactly where it's going. So I'm going to just pop in a bit for the honey. And also, if you find that you've had the pastes for a while and you find that they are maybe getting a little bit dry, all you have to do is add a little bit of water. So just spray, you can spritz it, you can spray it, you can, you know, pour in half a teaspoon at a time and then give it a good mix. What you don't want to do is put it away for, you know, 6 months of the year and forget about it, because especially if it's warm. You know, when we had all the really hot weather, I was putting out little messages on Facebook telling people to give the paste a drink. So it literally just needs a little bit of water just to stop it from drying out.
Where do we find you on Facebook, Leona?
So Glitz Craft, if you just search for Glitz Craft, you'll find the main Facebook page. And there's also a Glitz Craft fan page, which has all the pictures and questions and things that the customers might want to ask, or that they might put their makes and things up. So it makes it nice and easy.
And are you on YouTube and stuff as well?
There's a few out there. I tend to do a lot with Facebook and not so much with YouTube. Instagram, that kind of thing as well. So when I do cross posts. So when I do Facebook, it automatically posts to Insta as well. So keep one side still attached and just lift it up and pull it off. Stencil, then you take off the tape and pop it straight into water. That will take about 4 minutes to dry, but if you do want to dry it faster, you can use your heat tool or a hairdryer. If you don't want to wait, just get your heat tool out. If you don't have a heat tool, don't panic, you don't have to go get it. Go get your hairdryer. It'll dry in about a minute using the heat tool, or about 3-4 minutes just leaving it to dry naturally.
Can I ask a question as well? You know the T-shirts that you have fabulously done tonight for you and I. Are they washable?
I would say hand wash.
Okay.
Now, we've got a bit of an issue with our T-shirts in that we literally sent David down to the shop today to go and get Nigel's.
I love it.
So it's not been washed. What I would say is if you are going to put them anywhere near water, then wash it first. Get rid of any what's it called, like starch and chemicals, things like that. Get rid of all of that first, because you don't want the paste sticking to that, and then the first time you wash it, it all fades away.
If you do like the designs that we have on a T-shirt, if you are loving the Highland cow, don't forget we've got this bad boy back tonight. Yeah, it's back with us at the lowest ever price. It's the Highland cow, that fabulous layered MDF that you've got there. The last time we had it on was September, and it was $16.99. We thought, blow that out of the water. For the new year, we're going to get the price down even lower. $14.99 is your price on that one if you'd like to go for it. GK3623 is your item code for you there. Aren't these things annoying at the bottom of the screen? I'm going to say, what, can we not get rid of them? Why can we not get rid of them? Is it like because they're set in the system? Who do we need to speak to about those? Oh, I'm going to have words. It's like they keep blocking all the things, don't they? Anyway, Leona.
So there we go, finished card, nice and simple. You can make it as complicated or as simple as you want to. So, you know, if you want to mat and layer it, that's fine. If you want to add your gems and ribbons and bows and all that kind of stuff, peel-offs, stamps, embossing, all of that, feel free to do so. Stencils are one of those things that you can use for just about anything.
And you are happy for people to make things for charity or to fund their own?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You do whatever, you know, if you can make money out of it, absolutely go for it.
Said before, every boy, every girl, glitz up your life. Absolutely. It's got to be done. Right. Do you want to come back over here, my love?
Yes,
are we doing the gnomes yet, or are we doing the smaller ones? We're going to do the little ones. Right. So, Leona, you come to me and when you're ready.
Just quickly wipe up this paint before it sets into the craft mat.
That we have got for you.
Permanently.
Oh, we've got a set of 2 gnomes for you. I love these 2 little chaps. Look at them. $18.99 for both of them. No, come on. Should we get them down? Let's get a lower price for these two. What we're going to do, let's take a couple of quid off each. Let's make it $14.99. TN, 2 gnomes. No, I know it's a G. TN3628 is your item code on that one if you would like to go for it. Leona, do these again come sort of like ready-made or do they go together?
Again, they come flat pack. You will get 1 each pack, so you will receive 2 packs per order. So if you order 2 sets, you will get 4 packs. In those, they're just so cute. We've got 2 matching ones sitting in there that they've been painted kind of like a farmer kind of style.
He's the beekeeper.
They're so cute.
He's got to be the beekeeper.
But you've got to turn it around as well, Nigel.
Okay.
Show the back.
What, this one or that one?
That one.
This one?
That one especially.
Okay, so you ready? Let's see the front. And then what we'll do is as we pan down the front, we'll flip him around. But look at me, you think I look good? Well, check out my backside. Look at that. He's got little bees on his pockets. That is so super cute.
So cute. Now, Michelle has painted these ones, I believe. If I'm wrong, please apologise.
I love your design team.
I know, they are so good.
They do great things,
they are so
don't they?
Good. But they are just awesome. And then we've got the exact same one painted in a different colour scheme. And just look how pretty they are.
That's fab.
So gorgeous.
I'm thinking things like this as well. I mean, you know, barbecue season will be with us before we know it, thank the Lord, because I love a good barbecue.
Can't beat a barbie.
You can't. These out on the table, I think decorating, you know, like spring fairs and all of that, would be divine. Now, obviously, British weather, we might get a bit wet, might rain. Could you cover them with some kind of like Mod Podge sealant?
Yeah, I would Mod Podge them. So, I mean, I wouldn't say they'd be great outside permanently for the MDF.
No, I was to say, but there is an outdoor Mod Podge, isn't
Yes,
there?
if you use either the dishwasher one or the outdoor one, then you should be okay, but just make sure that you really coat it well, because what happens is the moisture will get in between all the layers and it all just kind of puffs up and separates, so you don't want that to happen. But it is nice and easy. MDF is one of the most forgiving surfaces to do because you can paint pretty much anything onto it. So I've got one to show you later that's slightly different than an MDF that you might not have seen before. And I've done a little bit of testing earlier and it's so cool.
Oh, you're teasing us. I love that. That's still
you have to watch later for that.
Look, don't forget, this is a 2-hour extravaganza. We are here right the way through until 8 o'clock tonight, which is fabulous. If you would like to go for your gnomes, proving to be very popular, 10% of the stock is already gone. Dawn, Patricia, Julie, Bob and Jacqueline. You could have 2. Name one.
They're
Bob, one Jacqueline.
Mind you,
they've both got moustaches.
I love them.
We've got April as well. Liz is there. Myrna, Linda, Carol. Congratulations to you all. I just think they are super, super cute. Again, it's like I can't help it. Immediately, I just think of my granddaughters. I think sitting them down 1 each. You decorate yours. You decorate yours. Literally, how much fun and how quiet will it keep them?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that it's just so much fun to sit and watch them paint, because the good thing about kids is they don't care about colours and what they think goes well together. They just paint it. Yeah, they just paint it whatever colour they want. So you'll have like bright green next to bright pink next to bright blue, and they love it, and it looks amazing. I was saying to Leona earlier, I mean, it's like, I've really missed working with you, because one of the things that I love about your products is it just makes people happy. It does. You cannot not smile at a gnome or a bee or the ornaments or the Highland cow, especially when they're all brightly coloured and fabulous. It just makes your day absolutely glorious. If you'd like to go for yours, TN 3638, was it, or 3836? 3628. There you go, TN 3628. Details on the website. Jimmy, all the W's what? HobbyMaker.co.uk. Can you do it in a gnome voice, please? All the W's what? I knew he would. I just knew he would, though. That was on the spot there, wasn't it, Jimmy? He was like under pressure. I had no fear that, you know, he does. I love Jimmy because he just does it all, doesn't he? Jimmy Gingham. Thank you. Right, next up for you. What are we doing next? Is it the cars? Oh, okay. Move these. You little buggies. Look at these. Now, how many of these do we get? One in each, but we've brought 3 different styles to show you. This is what I think. Now, which can I put these alongside each other? Yeah. I think you need to get one of all of the styles. I'm going to say that now, and have your own little crafty kind of like wacky races going on, because this is so cool. Let's go for the first one. So, obviously, which one are we talking about to begin with? The buggy car. That is the. Well, they're all the same, so it's all the same kit. Okay. And then they're just painted and decorated differently. So you can choose whichever way you want to, or you can do them totally your own style. That one I love. So That one,
who did that?
I think that was Nikki again.
I liked her. I like all of them, but that's fabulous.
The thing is, it's not purple, so I'm not sure, because Nikki has got a huge, huge fan of purple. So if it was purple, I'd say it's Nikki. But
Well,
then
the
there's
flowers are
purple on the
purple.
flowers, so I'm thinking this one was probably
Will Nikki be watching?
She might be.
Nikki, if you are, email in
might be.
studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We need to know which ones are yours. So let's talk about these little buggies. They're giving me, do you remember like the Herbie films?
Yes.
That's what they're giving me. They're giving me Herbie Goes to Craftland vibes. That's what I think. Or Herbie Goes to Glitzland. Look at these. I mean, they're just fab. I love the fact as well that not only are you creating something that's pretty, but also this is a real ornament. I mean, if you had this in a kid's bedroom or a conservatory or wherever you want to put it.
I think the good thing about these is that you can paint them to any colour scheme that you want
Yeah.
to. So the little bunting that comes with it, the little triangle buntings, has got the engraving that says kind, so K-I-N-D. Again, if you don't want that to say that, just flip it backwards and then paint or put your own words on it. There's 5 little bunting strips, so you can put whatever you want to on there.
Put a name on there.
You could.
Leona.
You could.
Jimmy, Ellie, Nigel. They're all 5 letters. Adam would have to put a little something extra, wouldn't we?
So yeah,
Adam would need a little bit
you'd need
more.
to squeeze another. You'd have to put like another letter beside it. So.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
anyway, so yes, you can paint it, do whatever colour scheme you want to. If you don't want to put the flowers and the bow, the bees on there, that's fine. You can decorate it and do whatever you want to with it. So
XP3606 is your item code on that one. $8.99. We've taken a third off the price of that one. So that's your buggy car there. Normally it will be $12.99, but you're getting that for $8.99 tonight. Don't just go for one. Seriously, you need a little traffic jam in your room. You really do. You do. Right, next up for you. What did you say we have next, Ellie?
the layered one, which is the one up there.
Okay, at the end there, our fabulous layered bee plaque. This, I think, is gorgeous. Now, I think with spring hopefully not that far into the future, I think this could be a gorgeous one to actually have, you know, your little country kitchen, or if you have this in the conservatory, if you've got one, or little utility room. I think this is wonderful. Now, again, this is one of those ones that comes to you in pieces, and then you layer it up accordingly, a bit like the Highland cow that we've got for you this evening. Price on this one down from $19.99. We've taken it down by £4 to $15.99. So let's see what you're actually getting here. And also, do you get full instructions with everything?
No, with these ones, a lot of them you just get pictures because they're pretty self-explanatory. But if you do need any help with anything, just message me. So you've got your, let me get it the right way around, there we are. So you've got your bee plaque all put together, but again, it is all multiple different layers. So you've got your back, and then this one, then this one, then this one, and then finally that one. So there we go. We can paint whichever colours that you want to. And then you've got the finished sample over that side, so you can see the finished one.
It is stunning, isn't it? So you can see when you're actually creating this. It will go from that, which is like your blank one, if you like, your nude one, and then you add your colours. It could be your paints, it could be your inks, papers onto it, whatever you fancy, really. I love the idea of, you know, putting it where you like, hang it on the wall if you wanted to. You can have it freestanding on a shelf. I do think wall-mounted, that would be lovely.
Yeah. Now, for paint-wise, you can paint it in pretty much anything. So your tester pots you get from your craft stores or your DIY stores. You can do paint pens, so Posca paint pens, Spectrum Noir paint pens. Any of those will work great. You can use any kind of acrylic paint, pretty much anything. You know, there's not anything that you can't put on MDF. You know, crayons and things obviously will give you a very different effect, but you can do it if that's what you want to do. You can emboss onto it, you can stamp onto it, you can literally do anything. So if you want to take this, paint it, and then stencil it all round with a honeycomb stencil, you can make it all honeycomb going all the way round. You can emboss it and do stamps on it. If you've got bee stamps at home,
reading my
great
mind.
minds. You can do little bee stamps all the way around it. It's completely your choice. You get to paint it and decorate it however you want to.
Audrey, Lynn, Bob, Jacqueline, you're all in for this one. I don't blame you. The layered bee plaque, UK 3680 is your item code there. $15.99 is your price. Now, we've got more fabulous things for you. We're going to take a little break. Basically, we need to go over to another counter. We couldn't fit everything on this counter. Oh, no, there's so many things. Also, the call centre is getting busy. I would say please check out your basket now. Take advantage of the next couple of minutes to check out your basket, and we'll be back with Highland cows and more after this.
Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Here at HobbyMaker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
Every day, our experts will bring you a wealth of knowledge. They'll take you through the steps of making projects, and we feature fabulous tips along the way. Whether you're new to crafting or a seasoned pro, you are sure to learn something new. We are live every day from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m, and you can also watch back all of the demonstrations featured on the show on our YouTube channel.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on HobbyMaker.
Welcome back to HobbyMaker. Come on.
I'm coming.
In.
I'm running late.
Come
Sorry. I was grabbing some stuff.
It's me, Nigel May, and the fabulous Leona, of course, is here from Glitz Craft. We've moved to our little Highland cow counter. Obviously, our gnomes and our bees are still there on the website, so do check them all out. Don't forget as well tonight, this is back at the lowest price ever. The layered Highland cow. Always popular, and tonight at the lowest price ever. No surprise that it is very, very popular indeed. GK3623 is your item code on this one. This is obviously one made up and coloured. It's entirely up to you what you do with it. You get all 6 layers of the MDF. Size of this one, approximately about 20 centimetres. So that's what you've got, a square for you there. GK3623 is your item code. Did you say about half the stock is gone, Ellie? About half the stock gone on that one. Now, if you do have to blow your nose, I'll be honest with you, if I need to blow my nose here at HobbyMaker, they give me blue roll, which is not always nice on the nose, but this is what you need. Look at this. This is so cool. It'll soon be hay fever season, so something like this for me is imperative. It really is.
Well, I have to say, the tissues are pretty much nearly gone because I've had the cold for like the last 2 weeks and I've just got over it, thankfully. But yes, the tissues have been well used.
Tissues not included. Let's explain what you're getting here, because obviously this is a finished version.
It is.
You are getting the actual box, and you get all of the fence and the cow as well.
Exactly. You get the box, which is the 5 pieces. I think 5. Yes, 5 pieces. Nice and simple to go together. It is a cube, so 4 sides and a top. Glue it all together. Then you can decorate it. Now, you can choose to paint it as when it's built, or you can paint it afterwards. It's entirely up to you. And then it's been stenciled. Now, this one was done by Nanette, and she's done an absolutely stunning job on it. And she's used 2 of our previous stencils. So we've got the cherry blossom stencil and then one of the trees from one of my hundreds of stencils. And then you've got a little fence to paint and put around it, and it fits perfectly around it. And then you've got your little Highland cow to glue on the front. It is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, but you know what?
Gorgeous.
$15.99, no. Come on, let's get that price. $12.99 is your price on this one. So Gail in West Yorkshire, who's already checked out, you're paying that lowest price, my lovely. Nobody pays the highest price here at HobbyMaker. We don't dance to the beat of that drum. No, you always pay the lowest price. Beverly in Renfrewshire as well, Janet in Kent, Chris in Somerset, you're all going for this one. If you've got to have a tissue box in your house, then I think something like this just makes it so much nicer. A tissue box is never going to be sexy, is it? It's never going to be like a nice bit of home decor. But this, I just think, makes it fun.
It is, it's cute. And just don't forget as well that you can paint this any colour scheme that you want. You do not have to have a brown Highland cow. You will see lots of different colours of Highland cows throughout the show. You can have pink, purple, you can do rainbows, whatever you want. Do not be scared to go out of the box with this, because it will work. Even if you want a bright pink and purple one,
yes, please.
Go for it.
Yes, please, to match our T-shirts. So if you want to go for the tissue box, busy for that. Now, we've also got a set of stencils for you as well. A bit similar to the ones that we showed you before with the bees. You are going to get, I think it's 4 massive stencils in this one. And then you do get a palette knife, 3 pots of the paste, and your stencil tape included as well. I love these. I think these are fabulous. And look, you've thrown in a little bit of Christmas there.
It is just cute, isn't it? I mean, the one in the bottom, we introduced that one last week at Sandown, and it was one of the best sellers of the show.
What does it say, that one at the bottom?
It says, "Cows it going."
It's your birthday.
Heard it's your birthday, and cows it going.
That's so good. so good.
So,
price on this one now, £24. That works out at £6 per stencil if you want to do it that way. But also you're getting thrown in the stencil tape, and you're getting 3 of the glitter paste as well. Now there's glitter paste, you get copper, you get gold, and then you also get aqua blue. So those are your 3 colours. These are lovely. And again, you know, it just shows you can, you know, glitz up your cow any colour you like.
Absolutely. And if you don't like the colours that it comes with, go to the HobbyMaker website. You will see loads and loads and loads and loads of packs of stencil paste. So you'll find one that you like, guaranteed, because there's every colour in the rainbow. We've got some new colours coming out, hopefully next month. So we've got a few new ones to come next month.
Watch this space.
Yes, so
lovely.
Titanium is one, Cherry Red is one, and I don't think we've even made the new one yet. So we'll see.
Cherry Red.
Yes, so it's like red, but it's got a kind of pinky tinge to it.
Am I right in thinking you're here on Valentine's Day?
We are here on Valentine's Day, yes. Yes.
Cherry red could be good on that day,
yes.
That's all I'm going to say. If you want to get your tissue box busy for that, if you want to get your stencils busy for that as well, you're loving the Highland cows. Let's go to our next item for you, which is our home is where the herd is. There it is, round the front. So you can see this is our home is where the herd is. This is super cute. Little baby moo cow.
It is. He's a little baby one, and he looks so cute. And look at the back as well.
Look at that.
I'm trying to think who did this one. I think this one...
I'm going to say Lisa.
It's either Nanette or Michelle. I'm not sure.
No, Nanette and Michelle, new names. This is brilliant. Your team are fab.
They are, and we've actually just added a new lady called Petra, who lives up in Ballater, up in Scotland.
Petra, that's a great name.
She's from the Czech Republic, but she's been in Scotland for years.
How lovely.
So she is a new lady to the team.
If you're watching, email in, show us your makes. We'd love to see what you've got. This is Home is Where the Herd Is, if you'd like to go for this one. I mean, again, I'm thinking kids' bedrooms.
It's just so cute. And the thing is, if you don't want to have that in there, it can slide out. I don't know whether this one's been glued in. There we go. It hasn't. So that slides out. So if you don't want to have Home is Where the Herd Is, if you pull that, and I'll hold the bottom so it doesn't come out.
Oh, hello.
Go, wiggle. There you go. So if you don't want to have that on there, you could put a photograph on it.
It's a nice idea.
Keep the home for something else. You could put a photograph on it. You could do whatever you want to it.
Accordingly. There you go.
There we go. Squidge it back in.
There you go.
There we are.
So if you want to go for that one, $9.49 is price, under a tenner for that one. Home is where the herd is. Home is where the herd is. VH3664 for your item code for that one. Now, next up for you, we have got...
That is, there's one to your left.
Oh, our cow breadboard.
Yeah, I don't know
that
whether
one there,
there's
isn't
one
it?
at the front as well. Yeah, there
we go.
There.
It's over there. So many cows, so little time. There you go. This is our cow. It's this one, my lovely. It's this one here. There you go. So this is our cow breadboard. Oh, I love the fact you've got that with a bit of tartan on there. That's fabulous, isn't it? $8.99. Again, I mean, whether you choose to use this as a breadboard, I suspect you'll use it as an ornament. That's much more of a nice idea, isn't it, this one? I love the fact... Does everything come separate, though?
Everything comes separate, so you can position this wherever you want to position it. So if you don't want to put the flowers on it, you want to keep them for something separate, that's fine. If you don't want to put the cow on it, you can keep that, again, for something separate. If you want to pile them all in one corner and have it like that, if you want to add ribbons and bows and buttons and all the rest of it, go for it. I'd love to see all the different versions of it.
EF3665 is your item code on that one if you would like to go for it. That is your breadboard for you there. 3 ways to order. You can either go via the app, don't forget. You can go via the phone lines. It's a free phone telephone number here in the UK. Or, of course, you can order via the website hobbymaker.co.uk. So that's your breadboard. Next up for you now are fabulous full coasters that we've got for you. These are the ones with the full cows on.
Yes, these are the floral ones. Now, this is the one where I want to show you a trick.
OK, because you look at that and you think, OK, what's going on?
Yes.
They are super cute, those. So where do we go with this?
So that is what it will come like to you. Now, this is a white painted MDF.
Can I just say, these are called cowsters. That's just genius.
They are cowsters.
That's just genius.
If I steal one from you, Nigel,
You're
and all I've got
of these.
is I've got a wet wipe. So a baby wipe, any kind of wet wipe. I've got a big kind of jumbo size one. But if you see how dirty that is, right, that's how it's going to come to you because I'm not cleaning them all. Watch this. Just give it a rub with a wet wipe.
Oh my gosh, that's just another.
And can you see? Look at the difference. Look, all the dirt and the grime from the laser comes off. And then again, just give it another big scrub. Just with a wet wipe. And there you go.
I want to do one now. That's too exciting. So you would never know. So that's fabulous.
No, aren't they good? Now, what I do, while you're doing that, I'm going to nip over and I'm going to grab my paint pens.
That's fab, isn't it? It's like literally it cleans it up accordingly.
From here.
I think that's brilliant. You get 6 of your cowsters. If everybody checks out, 10% of the stock has already gone.
And what I like about the white painted MDF is you can actually
colour it.
Paint straight onto it. So I've got one that I started earlier now. I kind of thought about this about, 3 o'clock in the morning, as you do when you wake up and you're like, oh, I wonder if I can paint straight onto it with my paint pens. And the answer is, yes, you can. And you're just literally, oh, hang on, glasses would be a good idea for doing this kind of small details.
Make sure you're colouring
staying
the right parts
in
the
lines,
yes.
Exactly. And you can just colour straight onto it with your paint pen. Now, what I would say is if you are going to use this as an actual coaster, once you've if you want to, paint it first, do all your colours and things so you get, look how pretty that is, even halfway done. That is so cool. Yes, so I would say if you are wanting to use this as an actual coaster, get some varnish on it, get some dishwasher Mod Podge, anything that's going to seal it. Because what's going to happen is, especially if you've got cold drinks, condensation is going to run down and it's going to get wet. So you do want to get a bit of varnish on these so that they don't get damaged.
So it's going to protect it from red wine glass.
Exactly. All that kind of stuff, But yes, so just paint that up. It also comes with a little strip of, oh, there it is, right there, just like that. Little strip of felt. So all that does is cut it into small pieces, stick a couple on the back, and it just gives you that nice smooth surface so that it's not going to scratch your glass table or anything like that. So you get a strip of it, just tiny little strips, 2 or 3 on each coaster, and you're sorted.
I love that. If you'd like to give that $12.99 for all 6, IV3638. But they're not all the coasters that we have on the show. We also have our Highland Cow coasters with the head of the Highland Cow. Now, these are rather fabulous, are they not? So let's start at the beginning with the price on this one. You're going to get 6, and we are going to match the price on this. So we take it down from $16.99. It's going to go down to all 6 for $12.99. But there's a word on that screen that says personalised. So how do we make this personalised? What's the secret?
Yes, so once you've bought this, all you need to do is email me. Again, it's Leona, Leona, at glitzcraft.co.uk, and you can have your name, your initials, a date, a wedding date, an anniversary date, anything like that. Just remember, it's got to fit in this kind of space. So if you do a big long name, it's going to be little teeny tiny. If you do initials, it can be a bit bigger. Do we have yours, Nigel?
Right in front of you.
Are they? Oh, my God. Right in front of me. How blind was that?
I was going to say, imagine
good Lord.
if that me and my hubby Al were like, we're having a party and we want personalised coasters, Leona. Can that be made? Look what she's done. These are so cool. And we've got 6 of these now. I'm loving that. I'm gonna have a party and get these out.
And again, you can paint straight onto these. Again, seal it afterwards. You can have any word you like. Do not worry that I will be offended if it's a bad word or a sweary word or anything
Adam
like
wants
that.
to know if he can have his rude nickname on it.
You can have anything you want on it. I've had some strange requests in the past, so yeah,
imagine.
for personalised stuff, yes.
Yeah, we want to know, but we can't
Do you know,
say
I
them
don't
on
even
air.
know if I can remember because it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and I don't even remember what it was.
But it was a little bit
But it was
saucy.
a bit, yeah, it was a bit naughty. It was to go in somebody's bar in the garden, like a shed, and it was. I honestly cannot remember what it was.
But I think that's fabulous.
But yeah,
you know exactly
you
what
can
you
have whatever you want on it. Obviously, like I said, if you do 2 names that are quite short, they'll be a decent size and you'll be able to see them. The smaller they get, or the longer or bigger the names, the smaller it's going to get.
Okay, Julia's emailed in. She's messaged in to say, thank you, I've been waiting for these coasters to come back for ages. Thank you, Julian, warmly. So let's explain how this works then. So lovely people at HobbyMaker
Yes.
order tonight. So they
Yes.
pay the money, they order
Yep.
OP3656. How do they then get their personalised requests to you?
Yes, so if you just email me, you can do it through HobbyMaker as well, but that's probably a bit of a longer process. I would just direct email Leona, Leona, at glitzcraft.co.uk, and you can just send me an email, tell me your name. If you've got the order number, that's fine. If not, I should be able to find it by the name that you've ordered through, and just tell me what it is that you want it to say. Make sure that you spell it the way that it is spelled, because I don't know any differently. So if you spell a normal word that's spelled differently, I'm going to do it the different way because that's what you've put.
You will copy exactly what people
Exactly,
say to you.
yes, because I have no idea what everybody's spellings and names and all that are. So
I just think it's lovely. I know you've done some of these for Rosie as well.
I did,
which is
so,
excellent, because
yes.
Rosie was supposed to be hosting the show originally, but she's off to a daughter's
yeah, we did a
carol
little
concert.
bit of a
Not
panic
carol
last
concert,
night when
choir
I
concert.
suddenly looked at the TV guide and saw that Nigel, not that I have anything against doing
What?
a show with
No, I
Nigel,
know.
because I don't,
Thanks.
but I had already made Rosie's coasters and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not
But
on
can
with
I say,
Rosie
you
anymore.
went above and beyond. The fact that you didn't just put my name on it, you put my husband's on there as well.
I hope I spelled
love
it right,
that.
that's the only thing.
It's perfect.
Because I was like, I don't know whether it's 1 L or 2
No,
L's.
he's a 1L boy, so
Okay.
it's like very happy with that.
So, and again, you can paint those because it is the white painted MDF already. You can paint straight onto it. So get your paint pens out. I highly recommend paint pens because you can get into all the little teeny tiny details.
And then again, do these come with a little strip?
They
you put
come
back
with the
as
strip,
well?
yep. So you get the strip of felt again, so that you can paint the back if you wish. It's
cut
not
that down,
necessary,
couple
but
of
yeah,
strips on each.
couple of little bits, couple of little squares on each one, and you're good to go.
Lovely stuff. So OP3656, 20% of the stock is gone. I can smell a sellout in the air approaching on this one. Alison in Devon, Julian Warmley, you've got yours well done. Brand new crafter in West Yorkshire, you are in as well. Congratulations to you all. Right, we move from our coasters onto our next item for you, which are, is it the ones on the stands, did you say, Ellie? Oh, it's the 3 frames and stands.
That
so
is
that's
the one
gonna
at the
be...
left. Yes,
Is it the big one?
Yeah, it's the big one at the bottom. No, the one on the bottom.
And the one,
bottom
that's
row.
that one on the screen now.
Nope.
Oh, no, hang on, let me have a look. It's this
left.
one, isn't it? It's this one.
Yeah, that one.
There you go.
That
this
one,
one.
that's
There you
it.
go. Fabulous. There you go. Sorry, I will be back. So you can see you are getting your 3 here. Now
Yes.
you can see it says My Barn, My Rules, which I love. You've got that fabulous Highland cow, and then you've also got Live Like Someone Left the Gate Open. Brilliant. Whoever thought of that, that's genius.
Now, again, you can see mine's has got a bit of a bend in it just because the stand itself was in a box and it got a little bit misshapen. So yours will be flat when it comes, which means that your frames will all sit nice and flat, just like that one. You, again, if you do not want to have those words on it, just leave them off, flip it backwards, and then you can use it for picture frames.
So those words aren't stuck on there.
They
You place
come
them on
separately, yeah. They're engraved, the back is engraved, and then you've got the little words to stick on separately. But like I said, if you don't want those words on it, flip it around and you can use the words for something else.
And where it's engraved, that's a suggestion as to where you put the
Exactly,
words.
it just gives
Yeah.
you some positioning,
Placement.
yep, because then that way you don't want to place it too far to the left, too far to the right, because then when you put the frame on the top, it won't fit. So
You don't want that. You want it to fit accordingly.
Exactly.
TW3667, the item code on that, $16.99 is your price. Now, the next item, I've got to say, it's really hard on a show like this to have a favourite item, but this next item, apart from my lovely coaster, is my favourite. I just think this is
I did say when I
fabulous.
pulled it out of the box that Nigel would like
Can we,
this one.
can we show the one at the end, Bex? Because I just love this. Look, and see, even Adam, even lardy old ABBA-hating Adam, just went like, oh, wow. Is that not the best thing ever? I want that on my door to welcome the boys to Pride. That is just glorious. This is quite, I mean, also, this is quite big. Can we just say, I mean, I'm just going to put my head up against it. Look, you can see. It is quite big, isn't it? I mean, my head's not massive, but you can see that's not like a tiny thing. It's big, isn't it? I love that. Adam's like, that's weird. That's my head. There you go. $12.99. Now, again, does this all come in separate pieces?
Exactly. So
together?
when it comes, the top layer with all the cut-out pieces, there may be some left in there. Now, I haven't sat and pressed and poked them all out, simply because it's actually safer for shipping if some of them stay in, because it just makes it a little bit more solid. There's a lot of cutouts in this, which makes it quite a fragile piece. So when you are, popping the pieces out, just be gentle. There's a couple of little tabs that just hold it in. Nikki's done an amazing job painting this one again. And, she's done it all kind of rainbows, and it's purple. So it's got to be Nikki.
I think I want to go and live with Nikki.
Yeah, she's very eclectic, and she does some amazing designs. But that's how it comes, flat pack. Obviously, it is a circle. It's the side of it's been cut off in the picture, but
yes.
All comes flat pack, and then you just layer it up however you want. The welcome part, you can put wherever you want. It doesn't have to go there. You can do it somewhere different. You can add all your ribbons and your bows and bits and pieces to it. Now, in between the layers of the top part of the head and the base of the head, Nikki has cut some glitter paper, which is how it's all really sparkly. So you can do that as well if you want to. You can layer a bit of card in
going
between
at the bottom, is that from the stencil
that
she's added on?
Yes, that's from the stencil that's on the show.
Yeah.
How's it going?
QV3602, I love that. Literally, that is my favourite thing on the show, and everything is glorious. We've also got another Highland cow kind of plaque for you.
That one.
This one is slightly different. It's the one at the end. It's the one with a little barn at the bottom.
Yeah, that's it.
I know you've got another sample of this.
We do. I have this one.
This is just fabulous. Is it? I don't know why that is giving me real kind of like Camp Wilderness kind of vibes.
Yeah, it is really.
Yes.
It is really kind of wilderness vibes, isn't it? So the one that I'm holding, my 20-year-old painted, and again, she's not a painter. She literally
have you got a
came into.
20-year-old?
I've got a 23-year-old as well.
We had this conversation earlier, because I was saying it's that there's a picture on Instagram of you, I, and your dad.
Yes.
Like literally the first time we worked together, which
about
was about
7 or 8 years ago.
She looks younger now than she does then. And she looks young then. Wow. Busy for these.
No, I wasn't even young when I had him. I was 27 when my oldest was born.
The water is good in your neck of the woods. That's all I'm going to say, Leona. Glitzing keeps you young, obviously.
Yes, that's what it is. Keep him busy.
This is fab. It really is. I mean, I love it with this. Again, everything comes separate, so you can put your bits and pieces together.
Yes.
$10.99 is your price on this one. GO3640. So GO3641 is your item code on that one. It's your barn plaque. Okay. Seeing as we've got a Geo up there, I'm going to tell you guys to go now. Go to the website, check out your baskets, go to the phone lines, get your order in, go to the app, tap the app and place your order. We are getting busy. You are loving the cows, the gnomes and the bees. You're loving the world of Glitz Craft. We'll be back for more after this.
Registering for a HobbyMaker account on our website couldn't be easier. Head over to hobbymaker.co.uk and click on Register Now. Type in your preferred email address, create a password of your choice, and we just ask you for a few simple details. Click on Create Account, and then away you go. Within your account setting, you can view your order history, address and card details, and items in your basket. Shopping made easy with HobbyMaker.
Shopping with HobbyMaker couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.hobbymaker.co.uk, where you can watch our live shows and see all the products from that day. We also have a huge amount of products on our website, from your craft room essentials to paper, tools, cutting machines and much more. You can download and shop on the go with our HobbyMaker app. Simply head over to your app store and search HobbyMaker. Alternatively, you can call our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day on 0800 001 4433. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
Every day, our experts will bring you a wealth of knowledge. They'll take you through the steps of making projects, and we feature fabulous tips along the way. Whether you're new to crafting or a seasoned pro, you are sure to learn something new. We are live every day from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m, and you can also watch back all of the demonstrations featured on the show on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to the glorious world of HobbyMaker. My name is Nigel May. The fabulous Leona is here, of course, from Glitz Craft as well. And we're in the middle of our fabulous Highland cow section, which does sound like we're off to a barn dance or something, doesn't it?
Off to the local farm.
It does sound like that, doesn't it? This I am loving, the bandana cow. This is so super cool. It really
you can see
is.
the bottom of it. There we go.
I know, I'm going to have words with the bosses about this thing at the bottom. It's literally there
Move
constantly.
that out the way as well, and you can see it a little bit better.
Just fabulous. Now, this one, I mean, if you can ever make a Highland cow girly,
yes,
this is the one that's done it.
Yes.
That bandana, and I love the fact with the sort of like the way it's tied up as well. It's so cool.
It is. It's cute, and then you can put. I know, and this Tracy's painted this one, and there's like paper in behind here, so you can put like pattern papers and things in behind it if you want to. You get to do whatever you want. The thing is, it's yours, so you can do decoupage on it, you can paint it, you can emboss it, you can stencil it, you can do anything at all with it. So it is.
You literally can pimp up your cow, can't you?
However
you want.
Absolutely. You can make it as glitzy and as fabulous as you want to, or as straightforward and beige as you want.
I mean, this is quite simple, but I love the fact that it's so simple that it really does pack a punch.
Yeah.
Just having the papers behind the bandana, that lovely distressed look that you've got of the actual cow face and the hooves, and then that bright splash of colour with the pink welcome. It's wonderful.
It is just really cute. I mean, I would put that up. I mean, I've got loads of Highland cow stuff. I've even worn my Highland cow necklace today. I've got a teeny tiny little Highland cow.
Right, Becky, come on. Becky. Severe close-up.
Yeah, it's really close up.
Excuse me, touching your décolleté. I do apologise.
Good job I've not got a teeny tiny little
that's so
Highland cow.
Cute.
So Tracy bought me this for one of the Christmases a couple of years ago. So she's on the design team. So this was my Christmas present.
Your design team is so nice.
I know
and
they
so
are.
Talented.
Honestly, I have the best design team ever. If any of them are watching, huge thanks. I could not, and I say it all the time, I could not do this without you, because there's no way I could get all these samples done in the time between shows.
Bandana cow, 30% gone.
It's
Not
so cute.
surprised.
It's so cute.
LX3623. Now we also have a stencil for you. This fabulous stencil here. Okay, should we talk? Okay, right, hang on. Jimmy, because Jimmy's directing now. Jimmy, can you get all three of us on? Let's have a look, the three cow heads.
Get it straight.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So you can see the T-shirt that Leona's wearing, and she turned up and I was like, I want a T-shirt like that. It looks lovely. So she got Dave to run to the shops and buy a T-shirt, and then the next thing I know, this is ready for me to wear. I am loving. I mean, this is so cool. You could put this on whatever you like, Leona.
You can do, yes. So what I would say is, if you want to put it on something, it is ideal to put it on something that is not going to go in the washing machine. So T-shirts, sweatshirts, you know, some people have no issues with it. Wash it, dry it, no problem. If I prefer to say hand wash only, and only if you really have to. So if you want to put it on canvas bags, I'm actually going to show you later to put it onto a canvas bag. So canvas bags. In actual fact, why don't we do a giveaway of the canvas bag?
I am loving you right now. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Should we give it away on... Shall I do it on my Facebook page?
Yeah, why don't you do it on your Facebook page, and I will leave it with you. I will do it shortly on air,
I don't have an official HobbyMaker Facebook page, so what I would do is I've got two Nigel May pages. One is where I tend to put all my crafty stuff. The other one you don't want to go to. Well, you can if you like. I think most of you are there anyway, to be honest. But yeah, I would do it on the crafty page. I'll do a little video tomorrow or whatever with the bag, and we'll do a little giveaway. That would be lovely. Thank you so much. So is that going to be your next demo?
Yes, so we'll do that shortly. We'll do that next. But if you are doing it onto fabrics that you are going to machine wash, then get it washed first if it's brand new. So I don't want it to stick to the starch and the chemicals from the T-shirt from when you first buy it, because they're all sprayed with starch and things to make them look nice and, you know, crisp. So if it's going to be on anything else, anything solid, MDF, wood, slate, glass, mirror, anything like that, put it straight down, stencil away and let it dry. You do not have to seal it with anything. Just treat it like you would do as if you were doing it onto a card.
How long does it tend to take to dry?
It depends on what you're putting it on. So things like where it can soak into, it is going to dry much, much, much quicker. Yeah. Things like acetate. So if you put it onto heat-resistant acetate, by all means, you can heat dry it and it'll be dry in just over a minute or two. If you're putting it onto just plain acetate or plastic or mirror or glass, anything like that, leave it for a good, hour, just to let it dry, totally, because you don't want to go ahead and do all that and then do that and smudge it. So, best bet, if you're doing it, leave it overnight or leave it for a good few hours to set. That one I didn't dry, and it was dry probably in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was literally it was about an hour before the show. We were like,
yeah,
I
was like, David, can you go down to the shops and, find a T-shirt for Nigel?
David's a hero, he really is. But honestly, I love it. I just think it's the coolest thing, it really is. LO3654 is your item code. Do you want to get yourself ready for a demo?
Yes, I will go and do that.
I'm going to remind people of our fabulous lowest price ever layered MDF that we have for the Highland cow as well. Back with us tonight. The lowest price that we've ever had for this before was $16.99. Tonight, we have blown that out of the water. Oh, look, that bar is back again. $14.99 is your price on this one. GK3623 is your item code. $14.99. Stock-wise, how are we doing, Ellie, on that? Half the stock is gone. It's getting busier and busier. Make sure you check out your baskets. You can pause the TV. I know you don't want to miss a moment of anything, especially when there's a fabulous demo coming up, but you can pause the TV, go and check out your order, go and empty your baskets, all of that, and then when you come back to us, you repause, and we're ready to go again, which is wonderful. You don't need to miss a moment of the action. Right, Leona, are you ready?
I am indeed.
She was born ready. Let's go over to Leona and see what she's making. It's the bag that we'll give away.
I'm trying to see which side. It's a bit crushed. So I'm trying to see which side is the smoothest, so we'll go with this one. Now, the most important thing to do if you're doing anything that's got two sides, a front and a back, is to put something in the middle, because you don't want to stencil away and then remove the middle part, or not have anything in the middle part, and then lift the stencil off, and the back and the front have completely become stuck together. So now this is the only time that I will sanction the use of masking tape. So this is actual proper masking tape. I don't know where it came from. It just appeared in my office. And I've never seen blank masking tape before, so I don't know where it came from. Obviously either my dad or my son have been doing something with it. But anyway, it is actually much, much, much stickier than your stencil tape. So sticky that I just stuck it completely together. So the reason you want to do masking tape is because you do not want stencil to move. And if you are using the stencil tape when you're doing it on fabric, it's not sticky enough to hold the stencil in place. So keep it all stuck down, and then the stencil in place. So keep it all stuck down, and then it is, let me just move that out of the way, it is just like doing a card. So scoop of the paste, again, on the back. Now, you might, obviously, this is quite a big stencil, and you can see it's got a little bit of a bounce to it, so I'm just going to hold it down just for a minute. And then just press that on. And I just want to make sure that I'm not going to go through the stencil because it's moving. So just hold that, and I'm going to randomly just apply some paste wherever you want it. So just little scoops here and there, and then scrape off the extra, pop the lid back on. Let's grab some of the lilac. So now I've got some extra colours with me today that are not on the show, but if you do want any of the extra colours, just go onto the brand page on HobbyMaker, and you will be able to find loads and loads of different colours. So fill that all in, keep going. Let's switch up some more colours. Let's go. I wish do you know, one colour I didn't bring with me today is green, and I would like to put some green on it, but oh well, not to worry. Yeah, there's plenty of green on the website, so, you know, if you want to get it, you can get it from there. I just didn't bring any with me. Actually, that's not quite true. I'm telling, you know, somewhat of a porcupine, because my trailer is actually down in the parking lot, because we're not actually going home after the show. We've got a show in York. So I am going from here overnight. I'm going to York. So we've actually got, I'm hoping it's quite good, we've got a ghost tour booked, like a comedy ghost tour on a bus.
That
so we'll see.
Fabulous.
I know.
So a ghost tour in York. Are you going to go to the Minster as well? Because I'm sure you've had ghosts in the Minster.
Yes, we will definitely wander around. Well, I was in York probably about 4 years ago, but unfortunately I wasn't very well at the time. And I ended up in Hull, A&E.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm hoping that I have a better experience this time in York.
Let's hope history does not repeat itself. I'm loving the fact that you stencil. I mean, it's only £7, but I'm loving the fact with that stencil you can make it any colour you like. If you want a blue and pink cow with a yellow flower, or a gold flower, you can. You can make it whatever colour you like. And I love the fact, as Leona was saying just now, check out all of the colours that we have in the brown shop on hobbymaker.co.uk, because if you want your T-shirts to look any colour you like, look how fabulous is that.
Right, here we go. Let's pull this off.
Love
now,
it.
Let me get
and let's have a bag to match. Back to Leona.
Grab the whole thing and just pull that off. Now, it has gone ever so slightly underneath the stencil, just the way, the shape of the stencil. So you've got, it looks like its little tongue sticking out. And actually,
it works.
I quite like it like that. Now, I was going to try and scrape it off with a knife, but I actually quite like it. I think it looks like he's sticking his tongue out a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave it.
That's a very happy accident.
If you do find a bit that goes under, it's probably just the direction that you've applied the paste that's just gone straight through like a horizontal line. It does occasionally happen. So let me just pop that. I've got a bowl of water here. Let me just dunk that in there so that it stays. If you are using the stencils, if you haven't seen them before, if you want to wash them straight away, just get them straight into a bowl of water. You don't have to take them to the sink and wash them all the time. Just pop them into a bowl, let them sit in there. You can either let that dry on its own, you can heat dry it. Personally, I would probably just leave it and then let it dry naturally. But there you go, you've now got a little bag with...
That's so cool.
Your Highland cow.
And Leona, obviously when it dries, you don't lose any of the lustre with the glitter.
No, it is super, super good. I mean, even now, excuse me, as I go and start rubbing my boobs, but you know what I mean. If you rub that, and this hasn't been done with any other sealant or anything like that, but you know, if you rub it, there's nothing comes off. You know, it stays. It is really, really strong. So once it is on, it is on. So Nigel's having a go.
There you go. What you don't know is that's actually Jimmy's hand. Thanks, Jimmy. That was fab. I love it. We'll give that bag away on my Facebook page tomorrow. Nigel May, not my main one, but there's like a secondary one. So you can go and check it out on there, and somebody will win that. So good luck, one and all. We are so busy. You are loving the Highland cows. Now, look, can I show you this? This is just so super cute. I think if you've done... I mean, I've got like a great niece and a great nephew that have just moved here from Dubai. They're now living over in the Cotswolds. So they've done a lot of like Cotswold farm parks and going to the farm and seeing animals that they didn't necessarily see in Dubai.
Absolutely.
They're a bit peeved that they don't see camels anymore, but they're loving the fact that they can go and play with the horses and the cows and the donkeys and stuff. I just think if you wanted to have a set of photos from a day out and have a beautiful frame to put with it, this is the one, the Highland Cow Our Herd photo frame. I love the fact that you've got the family members in there. It's your herd.
Yeah, so this is Nikki and her brood, so her son and grandchildren.
So is this Nikki here?
Yes,
this is
I
the
think
lady
that
that
is Nikki, yes. And then the guy in front, that is Chris, that's her son, and then the brand new babies.
Oh, look, they're so super cute.
So that one is meant to be designed to go that way. But Nikki has rotated it. Now, there is another one somewhere.
It's around there. There's a
grey one that is the horizontal.
That one there,
yes.
So you can see.
So that's another. So you can have it either or. It does come with a little stand that just clips into the back. For us... And
you can just slide the photo in and out.
You can slide the photo in and out. You can glue it in permanently. You can add... Lisa painted that one, and she has put flowers and things all onto it. So it's one of those things, again, you can do however you want to do with it. And again, if you don't want to do the words, you can do paper over the top of it. It has got the engraving to show you where to place the letters. If you don't want that, just paper over it, or you put something over the top of it, put a saying over it, a picture over it, whatever you want to do.
I love the fact, though, that it says Our Herd.
Oh, my goodness, that is a really old picture of my too.
Oh, my gosh.
So, in fact, see the peachy coloured person in the background?
Yeah.
That's me.
No.
That was me when I was about 4 stone heavier.
Wow.
So that is my youngest.
And your
who is
hair's got different
16.
colour as well.
Yeah, my hair has been every colour under the sun. So my youngest there is Christopher, and he is 16 in about 4 weeks.
He's going to love you for
So
showing
I
that
know.
tonight,
He won't
isn't
see it. He never watches me.
Oh,
he
is he
doesn't
not?
know.
Is he not cool?
He'll be on his computer playing games, you know,
He will.
so...
Of course he will.
Yeah.
Like Adam, our director.
Yeah.
That's
Mum's
what
on
he's
telly,
doing right now.
so.
If you'd like to give this one, $9.99 is your price on that one. That's VN3623. We've had a message through. This is from Emma in Worcestershire. Hi, Nigel May. Hi. Hi, Nigel May and Leona. Loving all the MDF tonight and loving the show with all the demos. I know she's good.
Thank you.
She is good. Keep those messages coming. You can either message via the website or do send us an email, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. Right, next up for you, we have
we got more. Gosh,
I know,
you've got a lot.
Have we got these
What's
out the
next?
3 little mini ones? I don't think they're on the counter.
Oh, yes, they are. I can see them. That's them just at the front.
I couldn't even see
Right
them. They're hidden
there.
over there, right? Oh, this is super cute. So these are... Do you get 3 of the breadboards?
You get 3 of the breadboards, and they come with the double Highland cows at the top, which is meant to represent the parents, and then you've got the little mini ones that you can do for the children. Now, I don't remember how many it comes... It's either 4 or 5 little mini ones it comes with. But you get to choose, obviously, which colours, how many little cows that you put onto it. It is completely, again, your choice.
I think this is
you
super
can
cute.
even, if you want, if you've got really fine Sharpie, you can write names on the foreheads.
Oh, my God. We
you know
should
where
have
the hair
a
is?
crew cow breadboard.
Yeah, might need a big one, though, to do all the crew.
Well, I'm just thinking, how many would we need? There's 5 of us, isn't there? There's director, producer, lovely person on the camera, Jimmy running around being Jimmy, and the presenter.
Oh, okay.
So that's
it's
like
not too
5
bad, then.
people.
Yeah.
So we would have to have... Okay, so it would be... If we look at the one on the green...
Yeah.
So that would be... At the top there, that would have to be... Oh, well, I suppose it would have to be me, because I'm the oldest. So it would be like me and then Becky. And then we'd have our little brood underneath. We'd have Adam, Ellie and Jimmy. I'm using you as the mother because it's either you or Ellie, and I think I'd be better off on the adult front, you know what I mean? So, no offence, Ellie. So it's like literally, it's none taken, hurrah. So yeah, I think that would be super cute. And Ellie would be quite happy to have you as a mother, Becky. There you go. And Adam has just remained strangely silent. $9.99, he's like, nah, I'm off to listen to ABBA. $9.99 is your price on that one. You get 3 of those, so you get enough cows for all 3.
You do, yeah. I'm just going to take my talk back out because it's actually stopped working. I think the battery's run out.
Oh, we'll get you another one if you want.
That's all right.
Or would you rather not hear them?
Well, I'd rather hear.
Oh, yeah.
But my battery's run out on the...
It's always nice to give you the choice, though. Imagine if you'd turn around like,
Nah, it's all right.
Not hearing anything.
Well, to be fair, I actually, when I used to do... I mean, this is only since I came here that I actually started doing talkback. Before that, I wouldn't have done it.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, but I do actually... I get used to it now, and I kind of miss it.
You have to split your brain.
I kind of miss it if it's not...
Here's Becky, everybody. Let's show Becky, because she's so lovely. Come on, Becky, come and say hello. It's our Becky.
Switching.
Best lashes
We're just
in
changing battery
Craftland.
packs.
There you go.
All of a sudden, I just realised I'm not hearing anything.
There you go. Anyway, why am I just staring?
There we go.
WQ3623, Carol, Tracy, Patricia, that's Trish. Pam, Debbie and Crafter. They're back now,
I can hear now. They're back.
There you go. I know, sometimes it's a welcome bit of silence, isn't it? If you would like to go for any of those fabulous items, they are all on the website under the Glitz brand, under the Glitz Craft brand shop, but also, of course, under this particular show as well, so you can check everything out. Next up for you, Ellie, what are we looking at next? Okay, so we've got our our battery-operated lights. That we've got you, a set of 3. Now, there you go. Now, these I love because I remember these from before. If you've got a bottle and you want it to look all fabulous and illuminated, especially like for Christmas or some fancy occasion like a wedding or whatever, then just pop these into your bottles and they are fabulous. $8.99 is your price for all 3 of those. JH... 3683, the item code on that one. So you get a set of 3. They are battery operated and they are white with the light. So if you put them inside like a blue bottle, then obviously, not the fly, but like a blue bottle, then of course you will, that would be weird. That's an image, isn't it? There you go. There you go. Anyway, enough of that. Let's have a demo, shall we? I believe the lovely owner is going to get ready for us. Have you got a stencil ready to go?
I do indeed.
Over to you.
I do. Right, so I'm going to do the little kind of baby Highland cow, the cows that go in. So pop your stencil. Now, this time we are using stencil tape. We're not using the masking tape this time. So, and again, I often get told that my stencil tape is one of the best out there. Now, I don't make it, so, but it is a really, really good stencil tape. And let's see, I've got some kind of chosen backs. So let's go kind of pinks and things. And what I'm going to do is, this is a really good technique if you're doing cards with kids or people who are maybe a little bit visually impaired. So do almost like stripes. So I'm starting off with I think this one's light pink. Then I'm going to go, let's go some magenta after that. And I'm just going to go kind of diagonal colours. And what happens is it ends up being almost like an ombre effect, which is really pretty. And then let's go some lilac. So I know I'm using colours that might not be on the show today, but as we said before, if you do want different colours, just go to the brand page and you'll be able to choose lots of different colour packs there. Obviously you can do, I've got with this pack, I believe it's copper and gold, but you can do all sorts of different colours. So let's just keep going with our kind of stripes. And just finish off with some purple.
Brand new crafter coming in for this one. I think it's one of those crafts, isn't it, Glitz Craft as well? I mean, it's very easy to sort of get the hang of it straight away, even as a brand new crafter.
Yeah, I mean, with the paste, all you're doing is just pressing it on and then scrape. Press, scrape, press, scrape. And all you want to do is just press the paste down into the holes, basically. It's as easy as that. And then wipe your knife in between colours. Well, you can see that took, what, maybe a minute and a half, if that. Then just remove your stencil tape, if you can get hold of it. And then, there we go. Keep one side still attached, and that way you can grab it from the bottom, lift the whole thing up, and there's our little Highland cow. So once you've finished with this, you can either wash it straight away at the sink, but that means a lot of getting up and getting down and sitting up and sitting down and all the rest of it. What I would suggest, and what I do when I'm at shows, is I just have a Tupperware box, a very glittery Tupperware box, I have to say, after all these years, just with some water in it, nothing else. You can put fairy or, you know, soap, all that kind of stuff in it if you want to, but you don't have to. Going to give it a quick dry. Again, if you want to just let that dry on its own, you can do.
And they don't need any of that glittery lustre.
And as you see, I don't know whether you can see on the camera, it gets much, much more glittery. Now, I actually met a lady at Sandown at the weekend who had obviously been watching me on HobbyMaker, because she said to me, it is much more glittery in person. It really doesn't show up as well on camera as it does in person. So believe me when I say it is as glittery as you could possibly hope it could ever get.
Now, this is one of the 4 stencils that you are going to get here, of course. The other 3 that you have in this collection are as follows. You can see you have that cows it going, which I love, with a little baby cow. You've also got the Christmas cow with the baubles hanging from its horn. You've got the classic one at the top, and then you've got Heard It's Your Birthday. Now, on top of that as well, you're also getting all of this down here. So you are going to get your fabulous 3 pots of the glitter paste. You've got the gold, you've got the copper, and then you've also got your aqua blue in there. So those are your 3 colours. And then you've also got your palette knife as well. NT3625, £24 is your price on that one. We have a fabulous message through from Julie. She says, Leonard, I have to thank you. I think that's
Leona. Yeah. Sometimes autocorrect. No, sometimes autocorrect does change Leona to Leonard.
Oh, my word. I have a husband, Alan. When that autocorrects, you have to watch yourself. This is from Leona. I have to thank you. Stencil and paste were new to me, but after watching you give it a go, I love it. I can't draw, so this is fab. Julie, thank you very much for your message. That's made us laugh, Leonard. Bless your heart.
Don't worry, I can't draw either. That's why I do stenciling.
And it's great. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, I hate the phrase it's a leveller, but it basically it boosts the confidence in everybody. It doesn't matter what level of expertise you are at or not at the moment. With Glitz Craft, you get those results pretty quickly. And the stencils, I mean, they're really well-built stencils as well. I mean, there's nothing flimsy about these stencils. I mean, you know you've got the stencil paste and a stencil tape to keep it in place. But literally, I mean, you can be pretty gung-ho with your glitzing.
Yeah. The good thing is, even if you forget to scrape off the extra paste in between colours, you just scrape it at the end. What you don't want to do is leave a big thick layer of paste on. So there we go. That is the finished card.
I think that's fab.
And this is a kit that I had, I think I had this for about a year and a half, that I kept bringing with me because it actually, when I opened up the kit, it actually had my daughter's birthday in it.
How old is she now?
She's 21 almost.
Wow.
So I've had this sitting there for years and thought, you know what, we can use that today.
Leona.
So it is just some paper and a little canvas backer, and we'll give that away as well on Nigel's page.
I was just about to say, do you want to sign the back of that? And then I'll put it in the bag, and then it can be like a big giveaway.
Yes, we can do that as well.
That would be lovely, you lovely lady. Thank you very much. Julie's message back to say, sorry, she's resexed you and called you. Sorry.
That's all right. Like I said, I know that sometimes autocorrect does change Leona to Leonard.
I quite like that, though. That would be your male
I
name,
used to
then.
get that in high school a lot. You know what teenage boys are like when they're trying to take the mickey out of you. It was like, Leonard.
Oh.
And you were like, yeah, whatever.
They're not on a
But it doesn't bother me now.
show
So.
now, are
Exactly.
they?
Exactly.
Anyway, Leonard, come over here.
Right.
Let's have a look. We've got these for you, our little mini bees. We're going back to our bee section, which is exciting. By the way, just if you wanted the stencil bundle with the cows that we just showed you, over half the stock has gone. That's not including people in baskets. So Elizabeth, Annalise, Chris, Michelle, brand new crafters, you need to check out your baskets. Right, okay, let's go for the bees. These are the bees. This is the only bee item that we've not shown you so far. These are our little mini bees. You are getting your little mini MDF bees. You get 10 of these.
Yeah, 10 in a pack. And then you can paint them up. Now, I put these onto the HobbyMaker fan page the other day, and people were quite liking those. They were saying how cute they are, and I think they are. They're very cute. So you can, they're quite a good size. They're not teeny tiny. So
they're still keyring size.
They are, yeah. What I would say is if you were going to do keyring or something, you'd be better putting it onto like a backing piece, because obviously the little antennae, they will probably, if you're putting it straight onto keyring, that'll end up breaking off in no time. But, put it on a circle and, make that as the keyring type thing, and it would be lovely. But again, you can paint these with absolutely anything, paint pens are ideal because some of them are smaller detail, and that way you can get in and get the nice fine detail done. Get some glitter paste onto the wings and things as well. So what I haven't said with the glitter paste is you can actually paint it as well. So if you take a scoop of the paste into the lid, add a little bit of water, mix it up, and it just makes it a little bit easier to paint with a paintbrush. So you can actually paint straight onto things with it. Now, if it was me, I'd probably say I wanted it pink. I would probably do a base coat of the pink acrylic paint and then go over the top with the glitter paste, because that way, if there's any bits that dry, because obviously the paste is got a clear glue mixed in there for you, when it dries, it goes clear. So you might end up with gaps, whereas if you've got the base colour already painted, then you get that really nice effect without it looking like you've missed patches.
40% of the stock has gone down from $7.99 to $4.99. These, can I just say as well, if you go for... Adam, is it all right if I just go for a little walk around, 2 seconds? Thanks. Come with me. Come on, Leonard.
Where are we going?
I was saying, one of these, I think if you were buying these, you could stick them with your gnomes, couldn't you?
You could,
if you wanted to decorate your gnomes.
Could.
And you could, I know you can't see us with these, but it's not about us, it's about the gnomes.
It is. It's all about the gnomes.
It's all about the gnomes. If you wanted to add a little bit of a bee to the gnomes, then you could do. Absolutely. Also the same with, all of the things that you saw just now with the Highland cows and things like that. You could add these to the mix. I think if you're going for anything tonight, add these into the mix as well. For under £5, it is well worth going for. Do you know what? I'm going to get you to pop these in your baskets now. We are going to give you a moment to catch up. Basically, there's lots of you with things in your baskets. You need to check out your baskets. It's like when, as I said last night, it's like when Becky is at the queue in like Lidl or Aldi or Tesco's, and she's there with her magnum of Prosecco and her eyelash glue until she gets through... are you a Waitrose girl? Any. Girl after my own heart, any. Wherever you can get that Prosecco that big, that's what it is. Until you get to the checkout here at HobbyMaker, you cannot use your items. You're not paid for it. It's not secured. It's not yours. So check out your baskets now, and we'll be back for more the other side of this.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on HobbyMaker.
Here at HobbyMaker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
We are busier and busier this Thursday evening. Thank you for joining us. It's that kind of time of the month when we get all glitzy here on HobbyMaker with the fabulous Leona, of course, from Glitz Craft. I love working with you. I know it's been a long time since
It
I've worked
has
with
been
you.
a long time, but we caught up a little bit at the NEC in November, which was lovely.
We did. We had a little
Yes,
chat
we
then,
did,
didn't we? Which
yes.
was brilliant. But now it's our first show here on HobbyMaker
Yes.
together. But wherever we have been together, I am going to say she always brings the best product because it makes you smile, it makes you laugh, and of course when it gets glitzy, it looks even better as well, whether you're using paints, whether you're using the paste or whatever it may be. But never, ever, ever has this lady bought anything as big as these two bad boys that she's brought along tonight. We've got 2 gnomes for you, both separate items. We'll start with this one over here. This is the MDF but Beehive hat tall stand. The Beehive hat tall standing gnome.
Yeah.
Because he's big. I mean, look at the
He's
size
massive.
of him. This
You
is
know,
Leona, how does this come to us?
So it comes all flat pack. It comes something long. Let's see. There we go. There's the other one that I didn't open earlier. So it comes like this. In fact, that might be the one I did open. So there's probably a few bits that are not in this one now, but it comes flat pack like this. You've got an image on the front to show you, there we go, to show you how to do it.
It's huge.
You've got a few instructions down here to tell you what to do, and more importantly, what these little triangle, big long triangle pieces are, because they are important in the fact that if I turn that round, we can...
There you go, as you can see on the back there.
Spin it round. This is what just gives it a little bit more support in the back, because otherwise it's only attached into the base with that base, and it would be quite wibbly wobbly. So with these bits on the back, which obviously you can paint if you want to, the best way to do it again is to attach the oval to the base, not to the head, and then you can actually take the head off.
Off with its head. Off with its head.
Beheaded. And then it just makes it a little bit easier for storing or, you know, flat packing and all that kind of stuff. So attach the big oval to the back, to the base of the head. Pretend it's like its neck. And it just gives it a bit of support so that it all stands up without collapsing.
I think these are such fun. They really are, aren't they? I mean, I love the idea. I mean, I'm thinking, again, you can't help but personalise. You think about your own life with things like this. You know, I've got 2 granddaughters that have both got birthdays coming up, so you think about like birthday parties, focal point on the table, the little buffet where all the sandwiches and the jellies are.
Yeah, beside the birthday cake.
It is such fun. Yeah, perfect.
And then, again, if you don't want the words, you don't have to put them in there. So again, you can put your own, you can put a picture.
Can you imagine a little, so you made me think now,
Ooh,
a little sort of like themed birthday cake with like bees and stuff.
How cute would that be?
But it would, wouldn't it, see?
It'd be so cute.
That's why I had to reject, sorry, but it got me excited,
But
that thought.
the thing is, everybody loves bees.
Yeah.
Everybody loves bees, and there's bee stuff everywhere. So you could get, like, I've got cards that have got ribbon and things on it that's all decorated in bees. So all that is out there. It's available. I've even got these teeny tiny little bees about this size that I've got on the website as well. On my website, sorry, not HobbyMaker. But they are teeny tiny little wooden painted bees. Now, I didn't paint those because they're tiny.
There you go. Head to the Glitz Craft website for those.
But there's just things there that you can add to other things. So, you know, if, like you say, if you want to personalise it and make it for a birthday or anything like that, don't put the words in it. You just put a piece of paper in it, put a bit of card in it, put your own words in it. the black words that you see there are stuck on top. So it's not all one piece. Those are all stuck on top. So if you don't want that, just flip the back piece around where it's got the engraving, use it as a blank piece and put your own words, a picture, whatever you want into it.
I love that as well. Gnome is where my honeybee. It couldn't be more of a play on words. I tried. Did you come up with that?
No. I actually didn't design these. These were files that I actually purchased.
So good. So good.
Because I just loved them. I thought they were so cute.
$18.99 for that one.
Yes.
OU3670. Of the remaining stock that we have, already about 10-15% of that stock is allocated. So please check out your baskets. Laura, Chris, you're there at the moment. Need to check out. If you think that's big, though, this one is even bigger. Excuse me, knocking your
right.
Look, it's so big I can just hide behind it, which I'm very happy about. This is your antenna hat tall standing gnome that we've got for you here.
Just hide both of us behind it.
Who needs us?
Yeah, we could just go home now.
This would make Adam very happy, I feel. Just
nobody
like
would
focusing
know.
on that. No.
You could just zoom in and out a few times.
And then just at the end of the show, we go, bye. There you go. This is massive, though, this one. I mean, look, you can see it, but it's a huge piece for your, I mean, wherever you want to put it. Again, I think a focal point for a little occasion. I'm thinking barbecues or like this little spring fairs, little spring garden parties, or just a kids' party. It's going to get the neighbours talking. It's going to get the other mothers talking, isn't it?
Do you know what it reminds me of? Now,
party.
I used to live in the States, and I don't know whether it was the same kind of trend over here as it was over there, but there used to be a trend where you took, I don't know whether you made them or whether you bought them, but it was like a little kid hunched over in the corner, leaning against the wall. Was that a thing over here?
Absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
It was almost like this.
What, a real child?
Yeah, no, it was like almost like a doll. And it was like a little pair of jeans, and it was all stuffed, and they were all hunched over. You couldn't see their face; it was just their head, and it literally looked like the kid was kind of hiding into the wall. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But obviously, it was an American thing and not over here.
That's very bizarre.
No.
That's very, very
Ellie
bizarre.
says, is that a horror movie? I was like, no, it was a thing back in the US when I lived out there, and I thought it was a bit strange at that point. But yeah. It just kind of...
I prefer a gnome.
Yeah, I must admit.
A gnome is better. See, I think a gnome and a piñata at a party is
Oh, yeah, you could put that at the front door and scare away people because they'd be like, what the heck is that shadow?
A Halloween one, trick-or-treaters.
Oh, how cute would that be?
You could have, like, blood dripping down it, faux blood, bit of red glitter
Get
paste.
this one and put a little sheet over the top.
Ghost.
And make a ghost bee.
A ghost bee. This is too good. You and I have taken a dark turn on this, haven't we, really? Honestly, I love it.
Yeah,
You could, no,
yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
Ellie says Dracula one.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
So, yeah, you could do anything with it. Just go for it. Let your imagination go wild.
Exactly.
And I'd love to see pictures if you do.
But first, you need to give your gnome a home. If you would like to go for this one, it's the antenna one. EQ3694 is your item code on this one. Brilliant value for money. $18.99 is your price on this. I just think if you want it as like a real focal point at a party or an occasion, whatever the occasion may be, then that is definitely one to go for. Come over here, lovely lady. Keep hiding behind your brilliant
behind
product.
the gnome, the hives.
No, we've only got about 10 minutes left. What's next? Ellie, what are we going to next?
That one, I think we said.
I know she's not there. Adam's like, she's not there. No, she's here. I can ask. Come and say hello. Come on. I know you hate it.
She's like, no, I don't want to come in.
Look, it's our producer, Ellie. There she is. Star of TikTok. What have you been doing on TikTok today? That's now on the HobbyMaker Facebook page.
A lovely video of, I forgot what it's called.
It's called the mould press.
The mould press.
And when are we doing when are we selling that tomorrow? This is why Ellie's not on air. There you go, 5 o'clock tomorrow. Don't make me talk.
Like, go
there
away.
You go. Right, your stencil, your Highland cow stencil. 7 left of your stencil, I can hear that. There you go, 7 left of...
I think the viewers at home heard
I was going to say, suddenly she finds her voice, do you know what I mean? You go, I love it, wouldn't talk in here, but get back in there. 7 left of that one. So if you want to go for that, then pop it in your basket. Now, it's only £7 as well. Well worth going for. It is obviously what Leona has made our T-shirts with tonight. Look, how fashionable to be. If there was a catwalk of craft, we would have to walk it right now. We would. I mean, it's just... Look at it, and it shimmies as well. As you move, it gives it a little bit of a...
It is super, super sparkly. I know it probably doesn't show up as well on camera as it is in real life, but yeah, it is very sparkly.
Literally a handful, says Ellie. I'm assuming that's 5? 4. There you go. So literally less than a handful. I think you're fine. There you go. £7 for that one. LD3654. It's going to sell out. So pop that in your basket now and check out accordingly. Now, let's go to this one. Welcome to the Hive. This is so cool. Explain the story of this. What do we get?
So that is the ones that if you've got both of these. So it's all multi-layers. So you've got your back piece, which is just a solid piece. Then you've got your honeycomb piece on the front. You've got your little bees that you can add on top. And then you've got your welcome to our hive. And this is the one that the gorgeous Lisa has made here, full of seed beads.
That's the best thing. I'm going to get our Becky to come in really close. Give it a severe close-up on this, Becky, because it's just fab.
I just wiggle it side to side.
And how has she created? I mean, is that just glitter card that she's cut out?
I don't know. Let's have a feel.
I think
I think it's just glitter card that she's used. So, but you could use the dripping honey off of the stencil. So that's actually what she might have done. She may have scanned the stencil because I know she's got one of the scan and cut machines.
No. Oh, sorry, my lovely.
She may have scanned the stencil into the scan and cut and duplicated it. I'm obviously losing my touch tonight. Duplicated it, cut it out of glitter card, and then added it on top. And it is full.
So you get enough to make one of those, yeah?
Yes, so you get one of those.
$9.99 is your price there. BH3671 is your item. Now, Ellie's literally in the studio moving everything from that counter.
She's bringing it all over now.
Ellie, what do you want to show next? Are we going to do the menu next? I'll just fill till you get back then, yeah? OK. Yeah. Let's look at the menu. She's back. Let's look what's coming up tomorrow here on HobbyMaker. Now, we did mention just now, I know Ellie told you quite gloriously, that we've got a brand new world launch tomorrow. Not world launch, but a brand new launch tomorrow. It's the We Are Makers mould. I don't think you spell mould like that. Isn't it M-O-U-L-D?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think...
Don't tell me you didn't do it. Who did? There you go.
I think like that is the stuff that grows on the walls.
Yeah, I don't think we want that kind of mould.
Yeah, you don't want that
that's the horrible stuff that goes on walls. Yeah, it's
a
We Are Memory Makers mould.
It is so cool.
It's the
if
mould
you haven't
press.
seen it, go look at HobbyMaker's Facebook page.
Yeah,
it is so cool.
It is amazing. So that's coming up at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And I will be honest with you, it's like I have had the pleasure of working with that in another place at another time. The price that we have tomorrow just beats the price that I have ever seen for it before. Out of the water.
I haven't even seen it before, so that was the first I've seen it.
It's with a bundle tomorrow as well. It's got extra stuff with it. It's
very
incredible.
Cool. I would quite like to have a go at that myself, actually.
Oh, my, please do, Leanna. Now, hang on, let's have a look. If we're going to do spellings, I'm going to go for it. Right, vinyl print. You don't spell vinyl like that either. It's the first word. It's the vinyl print press. They hate me here for this, but it's like I will keep doing it because spelling is not our best. The vinyl print press masterclass with Julie at the best ever price. Sheena Douglas, that is with 2 S's, well done. That's the Mother Earth collection. That's coming up for a 2-hour special at 2 and 3. Welcoming cast to HobbyMaker. Yeah, we've got a brand new supplier at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Very excited about that. That's cast. If you want to know more, find out tomorrow. Then we've got We Are Makers with the mould press at 5. Then 6 o'clock, oh, hello, La Maison des Fleurs.
Oh, that's right. Jason did say he was in tomorrow. He messaged me today, or the other day, and said, I'm not in. I'm in on Tuesday.
Now, Jason from...
he was Burton Gertz.
Yes, so Jason Wilkes. How lovely. I don't know that then.
Yes.
La Maison des Fleurs.
Yes, it's a new kind of
flowers.
spin-off of All About Flowers.
Oh, I wish I was in tomorrow. But he's going to be here at 6 o'clock. And then tomorrow night we've got Sharon Callis Collections from Crafter's Companion. That's at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So that is your day tomorrow here at HobbyMaker. Now... Our Highland cow, brand new price tonight, the lowest ever price for our layered Highland cow. We've had it at $18.99, we've had it at $16.99, but tonight, $14.99. Leona, this is one of those ones, very popular tonight. This is the end result,
I was very surprised at the price because obviously I didn't mean to do it quite as low as that, but I said I said it was maybe a gin. Maybe a gin. But I said it was good to go. So yeah, it has been on numerous times before, but it's always been so popular that I could not do a Highland cow collection without bringing it back. So we brought it back, and it's at a special price. Like I said, you will not even get on my website at that price.
I think it's fun. It's the yellow one here in the studio. The yellow one's at the front because I just think this is sensational. I love this. Absolutely love it. Lynette in South Yorkshire, you are there with this. Grab it once we've got it, because I assume the price is going to go back up.
Yeah.
So $14.99, the lowest ever price on that one. Jimmy, did I say the lowest price? Ever! I did, thank you. That's the lowest.
Well, he's on the ball. He is on the ball.
He's never off it. He's never off it. So if you'd like to give that one, GK3623. Talking of Highland cows, can I mention this? Because Becky brought this in just now, and I do think this is divine. Our bandana one. Our little female. 25% gone on this one.
It is very cute. And just think, you could paint that in any colours that you want to do. So if you want to do bright pinks and bright purples, go for it.
LX3623 is your item code on that one. We've literally got about, 30 seconds left on the show, which is handy because I think my talkback has just died on me. So there you go. You may have to count me out, Becky. I can't hear anybody. When are you back, darling lady?
I'm back February 14th. Yeah, Highland Cow stencils. So
I can't hear any, so basically, there you go. Grab those, you get your paste, you get your texture, you get your palette knife as well, you get your stencils, you get your stencil tape. It's all on the website, so do check it all out. Call it 20 seconds. Thank you, darling. When are you back?
February 14th, Valentine's Day. Yes.
Can I say it's been an absolute joy?
Thank you so much.
It's lovely to see you again, and you bring the nicest things. I will see you from me, Najmeh. Hello, and goodbye. I will see you on Saturday. But don't forget, tomorrow, world launch and more. Lots of great things coming your way. Not world, but it's a launch. Bye.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on HobbyMaker. It couldn't be easier to watch HobbyMaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube. So you can watch at home or on the go.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from HobbyMaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the HobbyMaker gift card?
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on HobbyMaker.
Welcome to HobbyMaker. I'm Rosie, and oh my goodness, we have got an absolutely incredible lineup for you here today. Look at all of this. I shall tell you more in a moment. For every single one of you who has called, who has emailed, who has been messaging in during live shows, asking about this collection, the day has arrived. It is finally here, and we shall be launching Hello Spring with Hunky Dory, and we're so excited about it. I will tell you more about this in a moment, and Beck is here to take you through as well. But let's have a look at the menu for today. Here it is. So Hello Spring is launching the Decorative collection. Everybody has been waiting for this moment. Honestly, you will not believe the number of calls we've had over the last few weeks. Since the beginning of January, people have been asking about this. So it is finally here, and we're very excited about it. At 2 o'clock, we've got lovely Michelle back as well from Crafter's Companion, bringing some exceptional Gemini scattered corners and borders. We've also got the Gemini MIDI, if you missed it, as well, with a brand new bundle. So that's very exciting. And then we've got another launch with Beck from Hunky Dory. This is down to popular demand as well. This is your book of bigger sentiments. Lots of you have been asking about these, and we're going to put them on pre-order for you. So if you visit our website, always a good idea to look on our website anyway, hobbymaker.co.uk, you will be able to shop ahead. Don't wait for me, don't wait for Kat, don't wait for anybody, because you'll be able to shop for it, make sure you're in, and of course you'll all get the best deal as well. So that is all coming up for you.